Guys, welcome. Welcome back to Saturday edition of Saturday Night Live from Cleveland. How's everyone doing? I notified my Discord group. Once again, let me put the volume on. Once again, guys, I forget. Constant mistakes, guys. That's why I cannot sell anything. Anyway, I told my Discord group to support me today in this difficult time, guys. I need some support on my channel, guys. It's very difficult, guys, for me. Not just to gain subscribers, but to attract viewers, guys. I realized that whatever I do, guys, nothing works anymore. So you have to understand, I have to do it sometimes. Going live. I actually promised my friends from Discord. Let me notify them again that I'm live right now. I'm still alive, so they can join me in this adventure, guys. We have a very small Discord group, so if you guys are interested in joining our Discord, we're gonna send you invitation today. We need more support, guys, in our group. Most of the group are resellers, guys, except me. I'm one of those unusual people that is like somewhere all the time. Nobody knows who I am, but they kind of understand that I need some kind of place. They cannot place me anywhere with my behavior, which is very unusual for normal people. Guys, welcome to my life. Sorry I'm late again. Kent, see, Tommy is here. Tommy, you see what happened, man? I realized that eBay is dead unless you sell shoes. So that's it, guys. I'm gonna throw all my inventory away and burn it, and then just start buying shoes from Ross all the time. Kent, Ben, welcome, guys. Appreciate you stopping by. Guys, I'm giving shout out to Tommy. Here's the channel, guys. Let me put a channel name right here. Tommy Bernard Podcast, guys. It's very shy reseller. He used to do podcasts before, a couple of years ago, but his wife took away his privileges. So let me give him shout out, guys. Here you go. Yes, here is Tommy's channel. Please subscribe because he has lost already like over 1,000 subscribers, guys. Because he realized that being smart and at the same time not selling anything, gonna lead you to lose subscribers. Ben, welcome, man. Welcome. Salvador. Salvador, what's going on, man? Hola. How do you say? You say hola in Spanish. Guys, I have so many languages in my brain that I cannot remember anything anymore. It's becoming really difficult. I realized that I need to know like only two languages, maybe one. That's it. Because I cannot teach anyone Russian language. Ask everyone from my Discord group, guys. We speak with Paul Philip Flipper. We try to speak in Russian because he speaks Russian. So it's actually disrespectful. And let me clear that up, guys, just in case. Every time when we speak Russian somewhere, we're not talking about you guys. Let me make that clear because Paul Philip Flipper kind of thinks we are, but we don't. We're just kind of, talking about other things like women and stuff in Russian. Sometimes it helps. Tracy, welcome. Guys, here's another good channel. Let me give shout out to Tracy Parks, guys. It's very unusual channel. We're gonna give shout outs today to everyone, guys. We're gonna give shout outs for free. No charge, guys. On my channel, guys, you got no charge for any shout outs. Since I'm a small channel, it's free, guys. It's free for only your support of my eBay store. Guys, here's Tracy. Subscribe. Subscribe to Tracy, guys. It's very important. Also, guys, here's another good channel. Guys, if I'm gonna be late on your comments, don't worry about it. It's normal. If you're new to this channel, welcome. Appreciate you stopping by, but I'm usually very slow, guys. I talk so much that I don't remember what the heck I'm doing all the time. You see, that's why I cannot concentrate on anything. So let me give shout outs today. Let me give shout out to Fireball Flippers. Amanda, right here, guys. Another great channel. Subscribe. Here you go, guys. Amanda Fireball Flipper. Subscribe to her too. I'm giving shout out to her also. Subscribe to Cell. Cell's Mercado, guys. Here's Cell. We're gonna do it, guys. I'm telling you. Whoever has channels, guys, we're gonna give shout outs to everyone today. It's a day of shout outs to people that deserve it. You know, and even people who don't, like me. So let's do that, guys. Very important. Let's get this out of the way so I don't forget. Here's Cel's Mercado, guys. Salvador, here's your channel. Subscribe to Cell. Jennifer Hayes, welcome. Appreciate you all guys stopping by. My live, guys, is so unusual all the time on Saturdays. People don't understand how come I go live on Saturday. I'll explain why. Because during the week, I either work out like too much, or I'm too lazy. I'm actually lazy anyway. But I don't know. Saturday feels like in the evening, especially today in Cleveland. Guys, I hope I don't lose internet. We got like bad thunderstorms in Cleveland today. That's why I didn't go out yet. It's like too early. It's like only 7:19. So I usually, if I go out somewhere, it's gonna be around 12. So I decided, since it's been raining all day, thunderstorms, lightning, and I lost internet like 100 times. So I decided not to go anywhere yet. It's kind of bad, you know, for me. So guys, I'm chewing to Tracy Pass since I don't have a podcast either. Tracy, come on, you gotta do your own podcast already on Saturdays. I know nobody wants to be my guest usually. I'm kind of, let me see who I forgot to give shout out. Here's another good channel, guys. Angela, welcome. I see you, everyone. Matt, I see Matt Jackass Retro. Welcome, Matt. Appreciate you stopping by, man. Who else I missed? Patrick Murphy flying over in a helicopter. Guys, here's Patrick Murphy. Also deserves shout out. Look at his channel. Let me go to his channel, guys. Patrick Murphy on a plane, guys. Let me find Patrick. Unless Patrick changed his channel, guys, I don't know if we're gonna find him. Patrick, you can put your own channel in a live. Let me actually make Patrick. Hold on 1 second, guys, because I'm getting lost. I cannot read anything anyway, so let me just make sure. Patrick is a moderator. Oh, he is. Patrick, you are a moderator. You can add your channel, because I cannot find it for some reason. Patrick, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, man. Here's another interesting channel, guys. Flipside. It's Paul Philip Flipper, guys, one of his channels. He asked me to give him shout out because he only got 585 subscribers. So let me put his channel. It's very important, guys. Today we cannot survive. We cannot survive, guys, without giving shout outs to people. Here's Paul Philip Flipper. I mean, Philip Flipside. PH, guys, PH. Very important. I cannot pronounce PH, but you guys can. So let's see. Philip Flipper live channel. Let's give him shout out also. He got 28,000 9K, guys. 28,000. Let's put him in. Very important. So I don't get confused. Here is Paul Philip Flipper. Here you go, guys. He needs about probably around 1,000 and with my math, 1,200 subscribers to get to 30,000, guys. Paul promised me when he gets to 50,000, he'll give me big shout out, so I'll get 5 more subscribers, guys. So I'm waiting, guys. I cannot live, I cannot sleep. It's very important, guys. Paul told me if you don't put any content out, I cannot give you shout out. Nobody gonna subscribe to you anyway. Jackass Retro, guys, you know this guy. He goes live on every day on his channel with his cat. His cat's name, um, Matt, you can put your cat name in there. I forgot your cat's name, but I always forget. I forget animal names. I only know animal names from Kevin's channel. That's it, guys, from Commonwealth. That's it. Other animal names, guys, I'm usually very lost. I don't even remember my cat's name usually. I just call her cat. So let me make let's see, Kent, how you been, man? What's your favorite sales this week, guys? What did you sell? How were your sales, guys? Let's see who I missed. I was finding out that my AdSense has been deleted for lack of activity. It took them so long. Tracy, at least we remember you. See, I gave you shout out. I watch, guys, watch Tracy Park's channel because about 10 years ago, Tracy put out some really interesting videos, guys, very educational. Not on my channel that I've been doing for the last 2.5 years. There is nothing educational at all. There is like, I only put out a video one time, which was kind of decent about me being suspended by eBay. That's it. And that was probably, I don't think it was much of education. It was probably me explaining something that nobody understood anyway. So at least on that video, guys, I got around 1,000 views. And since I was really happy about it, I kind of celebrated, went out, did some fireworks, swam in the pool, went to the bar. So like it was really exciting for me, to get 1,000 views on a video. Some YouTubers get 1,000 views like in a couple of hours, but for me it takes years, guys. So see, it's kind of different when it takes years compared to like a couple of hours. That's why you celebrate. So, guys, let me know. Mike was welcome. Misha, welcome. Guys, also, Misha, subscribe to Misha's channel. Here's my good friend, Misha Renee. Here you go, guys. So, please subscribe, guys. I'm asking you, please. Don't kind of think that I'm doing it for fun. I'm actually kind of, thinking about YouTubers that deserve to be like, subscribed to. And they've been kind of, didn't have many subscribers yet, like me. Here's Misha, guys. Please subscribe to Misha, everyone. Appreciate you. Misha, how you been? I know I talk to Misha sometimes. TJ, welcome, and guys, here's another good channel. TJ Lovelady, guys. Very funny dude. Let me find his channel. He got two channels, guys. One got like 100 million subscribers, and another one probably around that. So let me TJ, I know you don't mind, man. You know I'm kind of saying like unusual stuff. Let me just, in case, guys, put TJ's channel in. Here you go. Here is TJ Lovelady, guys. Follow him on Instagram, on YouTube, on Facebook, on whatnot, on no, not OnlyFans, guys. OnlyFans is only my channel. I usually go to OnlyFans. I'm just nobody knows who I am on OnlyFans, but at least I'm kind of hiding there so people realize that I'm kind of, one of those people that don't show up on OnlyFans. So sorry about that. So TJ, guys, and he got another one. Let me find another one called Pellet Jacking, guys. Let me find that one. Pellet Jacking and TJ Lovelady, guys. Subscribe. Here's Pellet Jacking got 10,000 subscribers. Here you go. Here's another one, guys. Right here. So please subscribe to TJ's channels, guys. We need all supports we can get, guys. Mike, welcome. If I'm home awake in your room, Matt, one of my favorites. Oh, that's about Jackass Retro, guys. You guys recognize Matt. Let's see who else I forgot. I stopped watching when she started wearing clothes. Nobody got time. Nobody got time for that, guys. Yeah, without clothing, usually it's much better. You get better views, guys. If you are thinking about doing a YouTube and if you want to do it naked, I don't know how YouTube will respond to that, guys. YouTube lately has been putting out weird shorts. Some, some people naked, some people doing very weird stuff. So you never know how the YouTube will change in upcoming years. But I think they're not gonna change to the worse, where they're gonna become unrated type of platform. platform where everyone will post their. I have no range. People can find me. I know, man. People cannot find you. That's let me give you range, man. Because in my but behave, man. I know you don't like to behave, man. You go and you misbehave sometimes. Just make sure you're behaving. That's very important, man, for my channel. Because I'm not that strict, but there are people in my life who are very strict. They're gonna do something, man. So behave, please. TJ, let me check if you got range, man. Let me see, guys. I want to double check right now, guys, because I don't think everyone has a range. Let me put TJ as a mod also. TJ, you got a range. Amanda for sure got a range. I know that. Guys, actually, if you join our Discord, we got really cool people in our Discord. We got Amanda Fireball Flippers. We got Nicole. We got Angela right here. Where is Angela? Right. Let me go up, guys, because I saw Angela right here, guys. Here's Angela. Perfectly blessed. We got Paul Philip Flipper added lately to our Discord. He actually came over recently. We got Kyle. Not so vintage. I don't remember, but I think not so vintage. We got Matt, Bearded Pocket Tuber. We got Jake, Yakov Benz. We got Jen. We got Tommy sometimes, rarely. Tommy doesn't want to join our Discord, guys. He said he doesn't have time. No time for that. So I'm sorry, guys. I have to kind of release that information. But Tommy said if there is gonna be any nudity type of thing in Discord, he'll join. So what you guys sell this week? I saw the Fitbits that I bought for $3, but got it returned. Kent, come on, man. Nobody can return stuff to you. I know that you're one of those important resellers that you got a policy in your eBay store that says, please don't return or something will happen. So I don't know how anyone can return something to you, man. It's like impossible. That's why I never bought anything from Kent, guys, yet. Because he got this kind of weird policy where I cannot return stuff. For FJ Sync and sometimes Tommy. Let's see, guys. Sorry, I'm getting lost again with a lot of comments. Big shout out to guys, Jennifer Hayes, guys. Also, let me put Jennifer Hayes channel in because see, being like me usually, it's like I forget and I don't remember stuff. So I appreciate Patrick Murphy for actually letting me know, to provide Jennifer Hayes channel, guys, right here. Subscribe to Jennifer, guys. Here you go. Here's Jennifer, guys. Gino, welcome. Gino, how you been, my friend? Gino got, guys, also, let me put Gino's channel in. It's very important also. Gino's finds, guys. Let me find Gino. Gino's finds right here. Guys, Gino got some really good skills in editing. Actually watched his videos and he got like really good editing skills, guys. If you're interested to subscribing to Gino's Finds, guys, right here. Here's Gino's Finds. Let's see who else I got. I think I forgot. Let me see. I think I forgot something. I don't think Kent has a channel. Kent, I'm sorry, man. I'm not gonna post the link because you don't have a channel, man. Let me just make sure because Kent is kind of shy. Actually, Kent has a channel, guys. And I'm not even subscribed to Kent. Kent, you see? You see what happened, man? I didn't even subscribe to your channel. And you've been supporting me, man, for like almost 10 years. That's unbelievable, man. I should not be, that happy about it like I am right now. Here you go, guys. Here's Kent Diego. Kent Diego channel, guys. Subscribe to Kent. He got 105 subscribers and no videos. He got no videos, guys, but he got 105. That's good. Let's see who else we got who doesn't have any videos. I think Fartsak Jack Mike probably. I forgot to mention also. Let me put his channel in. Fartsak Jack. I might got some really interesting videos, guys, from the past on lives. So please subscribe, guys. He got 151 subscribers. Also deserves to be mentioned because Mike is always in someone's life, guys. Here you go. Here's Fartsak Jack, guys. Subscribe to Mike. So let's see, guys, if I forgot anyone else. But I appreciate you guys all stopping by, supporting my humble channel today. You know, guys, if I even if I had 100,000 subscribers, I will go to everyone's lives and I will support and I'll even post links to every one of you. I'm not, you know, I don't need anything for that. It's just my personality. I like to help people, and it's like not nobody gonna take it away from him. Even I don't like to be, you know, sponsored by anyone. Even if I had like people reaching out, it's like one of those things that kind of, you know, things that don't like is that something to take advantage of someone, you know, like to do something. That's kind of one of those things that I don't like to do. But you know, it's kind of me. You know, there are people. All people are different. All people deserve to have great channels. All people deserve great content, putting out content, working on the content, doing something, going to different places. So I don't mind that. I mean, nobody gonna change anyone's brain. I mean, people can talk, create drama, but people will have to do what they gotta. People gotta do what they gotta do, guys. TJ, man, I loved your podcast with Paul, man. It was really interesting. I was actually, if you go to his channel on the flip side where you did your podcast with him, guys, TJ works at some kind of nuclear plant or whatever it is. TJ, correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. But when you were talking about that nuclear plant, where you said you worked at nuclear plant, I kind of remember Chernobyl, which is actually one of the old school Soviet nuclear plants that was a disaster in 1986. One of the reactors blew up, and I actually, after I watched Paul's and TJ's podcast, I actually went and I searched on YouTube for recent Chernobyl video about that accident, about that nuclear plant explosion. And I remembered I was actually at the time when it happened, I was 8 years old. And I remember still living in Soviet Union back in the day. But I lived far away from that area because it was in Ukraine. Chernobyl is in Ukraine on the border with Belarus. So when it happened, they actually, it was kind of amazing. If you guys want to check out YouTube for Chernobyl video, I mean, it's in Russian. I know you guys don't understand Russian, most of you. I'm gonna try to teach you guys so you'll understand. But it was a recent video. I hope it's interesting, guys. If it's not interesting, I'm not gonna talk about it too much. But the I will just tell you that at the time when this accident happened, there were about 48,000 people living near that plant in that city. The city name was Pripyat, which is actually not Chernobyl. Chernobyl actually was the area where the plant was at, and people who actually lived near it in the city of Pripyat, which is basically the city that was built in early 70s to late 70s, early 80s. There were about 48,000 people. So when that reactor blew up, at the time during Soviet Union, they actually sent I don't remember like over there is like I don't even remember how many buses, but they actually were able to evacuate over 48,000 people in about 3 hours, which is just, I think, in my opinion, is just unbelievable. They evacuated the whole city of 48,000 people out of that city after the reactor blew up in like 3 hours, which is just I've never seen anything like this. So you gotta have to remember at the times it was way back in the 80s how fast they actually responded to that accident and were able to evacuate people right away, even though all first responders who went to try to put the fire out in that nuclear plant, they all died. Some died the same day, some died probably in like couple days because of burns or like radiation and stuff. So bunch of first responders, all the militia or army personnel who went to try to put the fire out, they all died. The only people who actually lived in the city they were able to move him out of the city, and took him, I think, to different cities, and at the time, I think Moscow, whatever. But that's what happened. I'm sorry, guys. It's kind of a long story. Ansley, welcome. Appreciate you stopping by. Who else I'm forgetting? Who else I forgot? Kina, welcome. We got some very cool people again in my life, guys. I'm very excited today that there are people. Angela, thanks for dropping the links. Appreciate you guys. If anyone needs to drop the links to their YouTube channel, to their whatnot, Instagram, feel free, guys. Do it on my live. There's no issues. No charge. I really like that format Paul's doing on Flipside channel. Great people too. I watch later. Actually, Misha, that's actually it's true, guys. Paul, um, in if you watched his interviews with people so far, I watched up to TJ so far. I watched TJ was the last one I watched because they are 2 hours usually, which is just kind of interesting how Paul does it and asking questions, talking about life and stuff, not about reselling. Most of it about life and hobbies and stuff, food. So I actually am listening when I'm listening to this podcast all the time, and I usually will pause because usually during the podcast, what I usually like to do, I will listen, and if something funny happens during podcast, I will stop. Actually, I will go and comment, put the comment in, but I'm not gonna submit the comment because I usually like to kind of comment on the whole podcast. So sometimes I'll do it, but on polls I did it, I think, since beginning. I think since I don't think I did on first one when he did the first interview with Amber Resells, but later after the first one I did on all of them except the Amber one. So you guys check it out. Paul will pay me. He said eventually when he gets rich in the year of what is it now, 2023. He said he'll be rich by 2099. So he said when he gets rich, he'll remember to kind of give me a shout out after that. He will have by that time 1 million subscribers. So I think it's gonna be free for me most likely. He's not gonna charge me like $1,000. So hopefully we'll see that how that goes. Yes, that is the hours bonus. Those noodles are. Yeah, man, TJ, if you're still here, man, that was actually a scary situation, and I'm kind of giving you props that you're actually working in a plant like that. That's actually unusual. I didn't know anyone yet so far, even here in Cleveland, that actually works at some kind of nuclear plant. It's kind of interesting job. But in terms of security, I posted comments in Paul's podcast about security, funny stuff. TJ, you guys can read it. My comment you will be able to tell right away. It's like I think I wrote like 10,000 words in there. Here's Kino's channel, guys. Subscribe to Kino. Actually, Jennifer, appreciate it. Guys, see, Jennifer helps me out sometimes. She knows I'm kind of inconsiderate of other channels. So, like, Jennifer and everyone will help me sometimes to read comments and support me, because I'm so slow that I cannot remember what I'm talking about. I heard you from Megan. Tommy, it's a good thing you didn't live at that in that time in Chernobyl, man. I can tell you that in the 80s. Actually, that was. Let me actually share. If I can show you guys that city, you guys probably familiar with it, and you don't have to actually, look it up. Most of you who are kind of old, not older generation, but who were born in late 70s, early 80s, you're probably gonna remember the city that actually was Pripyat, was this city right here. If you guys remember, here's the city, guys. Used to be, nowadays it looks like this. So you can see in the images, like you can see, you can Google it yourself, but that was the city they built. That's a Pripyat right here. See, it was built in 1970. So they built this Ferris wheel right here. Let me see if I can find the picture of it here. Yeah, here it is. Here's a Ferris wheel, guys, that they built in Pripyat before the actual accident. And when it happened, they were supposed to open up this park with this Ferris wheel for people, and they were not able to open it anymore because of the accident. So this Ferris wheel was never used. So it's one of the icons of the actual tragedy, not tragedy, but the icons of the actual history is that they built this park for people like to go to have fun with different rides, and Ferris wheel was one of them. And the accident happened, and it was, I think, in end of April in 1986, and this particular park was supposed to open up in May, like early May. So when the accident happened, the park never opened up. So this Ferris wheel was never used by anyone. So you see, that's basically what happened. You see, that's the name of the city right here in 1970 when it was built. There's someone. Let me see, guys. In my Discord group, I think Amanda posted my live in our Discord, guys. Amanda, appreciate it. I'm pretty sure everyone already joined from our Discord. I'm pretty sure about that. But Amanda posted my link in the Discord. So Amanda, appreciate it. So guys, you can see those buildings. See those buildings right here. This was supposed to be um, one of the like places where they would do concerts and other types of speeches and stuff. That was the building right here. So, but you guys can read about it. You know, you're all smart. You know what I'm talking about. But that's what happened. That used to be a hotel. You see, that was a hotel in Pripyat right here. That's abandoned. So everything was abandoned. And now what they actually said when this war started between Russia and Ukraine, that Chernobyl is located in Ukraine. So they were talking about if someone tried to like bomb Pripyat right now or just drop a bomb on a city, all those buildings that are there right now that were abandoned for almost already over 40 years, those buildings will just fall like without any force. Any bomb that will fall down in the middle of the city, those old buildings, they were not maintained for many years, so they will just fall down. So basically, I read that they actually didn't bomb areas around Pripyat or Chernobyl for that reason, to keep it, the history, because they decided not to do any type of war around that area. So that's actually a good thing to kind of preserve the history of Chernobyl, because it's very actually right now, guys, if you read about it, Chernobyl is a good destination spot for tourists, and it's actually expensive to go there. It's not cheap. Right now, of course, nobody will go because of the war, but used to be very, very expensive, and one of the tourist destinations. If you're not afraid, of course, to get a lot of radiation, but there is no specifically no radiation right now around the area where the tourists go or went. If you just go around the actual plant, it still has radiation, but they said it's going to be over in like 2040 something, so 2045, I guess. All radiation supposed to be out. So we'll see how that goes. There are some animals with like 10 heads already running around, so I don't know. I don't know, guys. So let me know, guys, if that was interesting. Interesting content. In 1986, I was little. Yeah, 1986 was actually a lot of stuff going on, guys, in the world. Just put the window unit. I took nine hours. Guys, sorry I didn't read many of your comments. I'm really sorry, guys. I'm like, you know how I am. I'm usually slow, but I appreciate you all supporting me and supporting other channels as usual. So I really appreciate it. Bring a truck and hazmat suit. Yeah, I know. To Chernobyl. I think Matt probably would be able to go to Chernobyl, guys. Knowing Matt, he probably would go there, open up warehouse, put his supplies, do videos from Chernobyl. So I'm pretty sure Matt will do it. 19, yeah, I graduated high school. Wow, that's actually, yeah, my brother actually also, Angela, he graduated, I think, in 1985, graduated high school. So yeah, it's been way back. The crazy thing is how the far, yeah, I know, TJ, I know it is. It went into almost half of Europe, and usually the actual things that happened during that disaster, Soviet Union was actually not, as you guys know, Soviet Union was not in a great relationship with anyone back then. So when this accident happened, they didn't tell anyone. So people from Europe, actually, I think the closest countries like Poland, Czech Republic, Hungary, Romania, whoever is on the border with the Soviet Union at the time, they actually checked their radiation levels went up, but they didn't know about the disaster that happened. So Soviet Union didn't tell anyone. They were keeping it a secret so they would not create, a panic until they actually got all the people out. So they actually decided not to tell people when they brought the buses to pull, I mean, to take people out of the city. They didn't tell people about how serious the situation was. They just told people, "Let we will just evacuate you for like couple days, and then you're gonna come back." But they didn't want to tell people, which is understandable. It's gonna create a panic, so they just did it very quietly. And what they told people at the time when they were evacuating all the residents, they told them to just take money and documents with them, nothing else, no pets. So people actually had to leave all their pets, their dogs, cats, whatever, I mean, pets they had. And in the latest video that I watched recently, it was kind of sad because people described that when they were leaving on buses, that their pets were running, barking, the dogs, and, running after the buses. But basically, people thought they're gonna come back and see their pets again, and it never happened. So basically, all pets died. So basically, the thing is, it was really sad type of kind of story about the situation. But at the time, kind of was wondering why didn't they let people take their pets? And apparently, at the time, Soviet Union decided that pets were not that important. They, I guess, decided pets can just die. They're not that important as people. So that's this kind of weird type of scenario. But they didn't want to create panic. They didn't tell people that something bad happened. They didn't tell people even that the nuclear reactor blew up. So people didn't even know they were exposed to radiation. So when people got sick eventually with cancer and stuff like that, so they didn't even know until they found out later that there was an accident. But that's what happens, guys. That's what government does. Government doesn't need any panic, guys, in any country. I don't know about Discord. Kina, yeah, if you, Amanda, if you're still here, you can drop the invitation for Dan on Break. The actual Discord group, guys, was created by Amy and Dan, the Hustle couple. If you guys are familiar with their channel, I'm gonna put it in, guys, just in case, so you can subscribe also to the Hustle couple. Let me put it in. So Amy and Dan created this Discord group for us and called it Dan on a Break. So if you guys gonna see, let me put it in here. If you guys gonna see a strange Discord name, it's Dan on a Break. You're gonna ask why it's Dan on a Break. It's because it's Dan with from Amy and Dan, the Hustle Couple YouTube channel. So I put their channel in, guys. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe to their channel. They're great people. They post videos on their other channel um, with different. Usually, what they do is they put up videos with what's sold, which is really interesting with clothing because, as you guys know, Amy and Dan sell clothing only and shoes. Tommy's favorite. shoes, clothing, any type of clothing. They actually used to sell other stuff, but they don't sell it anymore. So guys, check it out. The Hustle Couple. And second channel, let me find it here. I forget. I think it was. You guys can put it in, guys, and I'm pretty sure you guys are more familiar with 10,000 different channels than I am, because I usually like get lost with so many channels right now, with different YouTubers, that I'm already kind of, even with my bad memory, I don't remember anything. So let's see who else I missed, guys. To the paper with YouTube. Oh, okay. So I'm like way back. Jen, welcome. Here's Jen, guys. Jen woke up. Jen, thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. Here's Nastya, guys. Anastasia is Russian. Guys, she's saying Roma Privet, which I told you, this is my short name, Roma, and the Privet means hi. So Anastasia is Russian, from Russia. So she's in our Discord group. She's very cool. Yeah, Anastasia, I don't know if you got a YouTube channel or not. Let me check. If you do, put it in a live, because um I'm not sure if Anastasia does or not. But if you do, you can put it in your I mean in a live in your life. Anastasia is very cool, guys. So she sells stuff, lists stuff. She's part time, but she does good job. She puts out a lot of stuff in our Discord with the stuff she finds and sells. So if you guys are interested, join our Discord. It's free. No money need, no money down, guys. So that's what my name is in Russian, guys, which is Roma, which is in Russian right here. Not Roman full name, but Roma is like, that's what my friends call me. Tell happy stories. Okay, Kino, sorry, I think I'm way back again, like 10,000 comments back. Greg, welcome, man. Resell Daddy. Guys, another good channel. Let me put their channel in. Mile High. Mile High Hustlers, guys. If you want to subscribe, please subscribe to Mile High Hustler, guys. Greg and Linda. Here you go, guys. See, I remember everyone's name, at least, from different YouTube channels. Here's Greg and Linda's channel, guys. Mile High Hustlers. They also do retail arbitrage at Walmart. So very interesting content. If you guys not familiar. So there you go. Let's see what else I missed. I don't want to be back today, like 10,000 comments back. Let me see. Roman is giving everyone shout outs today, son. Let me give shout outs to other people, guys, that are not here today. Smaller channels that I usually forget. That I don't remember anymore. Anastasia, you're a great lurker. Yeah, guys, we got half of our Discord group here in my live today, which is actually good. I'm excited, guys. I'm excited again. That finally everyone came to support me sometimes. It doesn't need to happen, guys, as you know, but I kind of appreciate it, you know. I'm willingly appreciate you guys. See, Jackass Retro is back, guys. That's it. We have to be on our best behavior right now. So Matt will come in peacefully without any cursing, saying bad words. I know how Matt is. He will hide behind his cat, guys. So just make sure, guys, Matt doesn't do anything bad. What's the name of the Discord? TJ, it's called Dan on a Break. It's called Dan on a Break right here. Amanda, or like I think Anastasia, if you're still here, Angela, you can send TJ invitation. TJ Paul also knows our Discord, so he actually can send you invitation. I don't know. I think I'm pretty sure he can, because everyone, let me check. Everyone from our Discord group can send invitations. I'm actually reading the comments right now in our Discord group. So it's always alive, TJ. It's fun. We post a lot of interesting comments. I was posting some funny stuff before on Instagram, but now I decided to post most of it in our Discord. Here's Jen saying hi. Picked up a Marantz tape player and equalizer thrift store. That's good, man. Marantz is a good brand, actually, guys. Marantz is one of those brands that is really good quality. If you guys run into Marantz stereo equipment, most of them are receivers, and I usually rarely find Morans or Morans. I don't know if I pronounce it right. Morans or Morans was my pronunciation. Forget it, guys. But it's a good brand, guys. So be on the lookout. Very important. If you see it, pick it up, like Cerna Connection says. I'm not sure how Discord works. TJ, it's very simple, man. It's like one of those kind of ICQ type of communications. Like you go in there, you just post comments like an instant messenger or like whatever, Facebook Messenger, whatever. Similar, very similar. I think I'm missing so much stuff again, guys. Here's my friend, guys. Here's Todd Larry, guys. Larry Todd is in the chat, guys. Todd, welcome, man. Guys, Todd is my best friend in the YouTube world. Todd always cranks up jokes whenever I go to their live, usually in the morning, which actually was missing lately. I'm sorry, Todd, because I cannot wake up till 12 p.m. right now, since I go to sleep at 5 in the morning. So it's hard for me to wake up at 9. So Todd, you have to move your live probably to 12 p.m. just for me. Just go to everyone, just tell everyone, I'm sorry, guys. Roman wakes up at 12 p.m. Let me move to make it more, what do you say, convenient for Roman. Let me move my live to 12 p.m. Eastern time. Or actually, Todd is actually on in Texas, so he's on, I think, Central time or probably Mountain time. I don't know. Todd, put it in the comments. But if you guys are interested, here is Silver Hair Stacker, Todd channel. He knows a lot about silver, guys. If you want to learn about silver, guys, and Todd actually is old school. Todd is like original OG, guys. Original gangster. Here's Todd, guys. Here you go. Here's Todd channel. We got Chuck in the house. Got a lot of people in the house today, guys. We got very famous YouTubers today, finally, that came up to my live, guys. Appreciate it. I usually have like people who come in that I have like 0 subscribers, but today, I'm sorry, guys. You know, you're all good, guys. You all have fun, usually, I hope, in my life, because I usually talk about nonsense. So it's good for you to kind of take a break from realities of reselling. Like my title of the live today that says eBay is dead again unless you sell shoes, like Tommy. You know how I usually, guys, want to go like in different lives and crack up jokes on Tommy because of how serious Tommy is about everything. There is no life without shoes, guys. The shoes, the shoes hold us all together. Too much energy from me today, guys. You're not gonna see. That's why I usually do my lives on Saturdays, guys. Since I didn't work out, I didn't go to the gym yet. Because if I would have worked out like I did yesterday with weights, I would be dead right now. I would be like falling like that on the table, hitting my head, being in pain, taking painkillers and stuff like that. So today I got more energy on Saturday. There's what that. Jennifer, you're amazing balls. You're an amazing balls. Says Todd. Jennifer, you're an amazing. Guys, Jennifer is amazing. Jennifer, guys. But you all guys are amazing. Even Chuck. Here's Chuck's, guys. Chuck, Back Road Bitter Chuck. Guys, let me put Chuck in channel here. Back Road Bitter, guys. Subscribe to Chuck, guys, because Chuck is very important part of reselling community, guys. Chuck is one of those people with his personality that I enjoy watching. Chuck, Nate, they're really funny people. Let me put Chuck's channel right here. Here's Chuck, guys. Subscribe to Chuck. Here's Nate. I know Nate is probably sleeping right now, but it's okay, guys. We're gonna forgive Natey Pie. Natey Pie is a good dude, guys. Also, like Chuck. Treasure Scavengers is another channel with Amber and Mike. Also, subscribe to them. They do auctions. They Chuck and Nate do auctions on Wednesday nights, guys, 9 p.m. I think it's Chuck. Correct me if I'm wrong. If it's Central or Eastern, I don't remember. But they do auctions on Wednesday, and then Chuck and Nate do lives on Thursday at 7 p.m. You see, I remember, guys. So I put Nate's channel in, and let me put Chuck's channel. Let me put Nate's channel. Here you go, guys. We're gonna give shout outs to everyone today. Here's Nate. Mike, welcome to my life, brother. Thanks for stopping by. Here's Michael, guys. The crazy card. Also really cool dude. And here's Marcy, guys. Frugal Peanut. Guys, Marcy is Chuck's wife, if you're interested. See, guys, I'm kind of entertaining myself when I'm talking about something because it's kind of exciting for me sometimes to kind of, when I entertain someone, which I don't think is kind of entertaining, but also at the same time, I'm kind of trying to entertain you guys, which is, I think, in my opinion, probably is not that entertaining, but still, guys, I'm trying, guys. Give me a break, guys. I'm trying. Or like Amy and Dan says, leave them alone. Leave everyone alone. Guys, if you're angry at Tommy, leave Tommy alone, guys. Thanks, Rom. You're coming up on Terrace. Yeah, see, guys, Todd, original gangster, guys. There are some original gangster. If you guys gonna go to Silver Hair Stacker, and there is another one. Here's another, guys. Original gangster. And he also has lives in the morning. You can subscribe to him. Here's his channel. He also got a lot of original gangsters in his life. Then here's Queen City Picker, guys. Subscribe to him, guys. Also, let's see what else I missed, guys. I only sold 3 pair of shoes. Guys, sorry if I missed your comments today. I'm really sorry, guys. I'm so what do you call it, delayed on comments that is even worse. I'm the worst one in history of YouTube, guys, on comments. If I was like John and Jenna, oh, here's another good channel, guys. You see, I'm remembering everyone right away. Flipping ain't easy, guys. It's for me, probably for Roman, it's gonna be not easy to read any comments, guys, or catch up. But flipping ain't easy. I think for me it should be comments and easy. That's what I should put in the back as like a light. Let me put in flipping in easy, guys. Flipping in easy is very important. Also, here you go, guys. Subscribe to John and Jenna. Usually they're on live on Friday. Usually they were actually live on Thursday this week, but usually Friday at 6 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific, I think, because they're in Vegas, and Monday at 6 p.m. But it's Eastern time for here, so it's 6 p.m. Eastern time for me, and I think it's 3 p.m. Pacific time or Mountain time. I don't remember. I get confused, guys. Here's Mike saying hi to Jennifer. I'm just on edge of my seat daily, waiting to hear about glitches or whatever excuses trending that days. Tommy, you know how it is in this life, man. It's gonna be hard for you, Tommy. It's gonna be hard. Not a lot of people love you that much, man. Let me be truthful with you, Tommy. You know you don't care about it. You know how Tommy is, guys. But I mean, you gotta give it to Tommy with his sales, guys. He does stand behind what he sells. I know because I checked his eBay store to make sure Tommy's not lying, guys. Tommy's like, how dare you're spying on my store? How dare are you doing this? But he is standing behind his word, guys. He is selling stuff. I mean, shoes. Believe me, guys, if I had a supplier like Tommy, that I don't have to freaking leave my house to source, and I will find suppliers that will sell me shoes constantly, and I will put up only shoes, even though I will probably sell other stuff with my crazy mentality, because as you guys know from my sales, I will have like I will show you today, guys, in a couple of minutes. I sold some really good things for decent money, and then in the middle of those things, I will sell DVDs, dolls, some kind of toys, some kind of figurines. I mean, that's what I mean. It messes up all the stuff which is actually supposed to be, ASP, which is average sale price on stuff, messes up my store because my mentality doesn't work this way. I'm doing things that I want to do. Nobody gonna tell me anything about it because I'll still do it. even though there are different opinions as usually in the reselling YouTube world. But it doesn't for me. It doesn't matter because I don't care about it. So like I will still like if I would have a supplier like Tommy, I would buy stuff from that supplier without even freaking asking, if the price went up or not. Because to have a source like that, when someone will kind of give you stuff to sell and you just get a lot of it at the same time, where you basically don't have to source. You don't have to freaking wake up thinking about where am I sourcing today? Do I go to thrift store? Do I go to garage sale, estate sale, church sale, anywhere? Or I have a supplier and I know that that supplier will provide me with goods to sell on eBay or other platforms, and I know I'll pay him a certain amount, and I'll get that stuff constantly. And it's a kind of luxury in a way if you think about it. If you make proper contacts in this world, which is actually important, if you find those people that can provide you with kind of stuff where you're gonna know you're gonna make certain amount of profit, even though you're gonna be paying that person right away. It's not like you're going to thrift store or garage sale and you're paying $5 for this thing, $10 for that thing. You're paying like set amount for specific stuff. In Tommy's case, shoes. I mean, you're paying a certain amount per pair, and I don't know his deal. I never talked to Tommy about it, but it's kind of convenient where you have this kind of supplier, and then you're gonna get that stuff, and then you don't have to worry too much about sourcing, like mostly like the whole week, like anywhere basically, unless you got huge desk piles of stuff that you have to list nonstop, and you got bunch of it. In my case, usually I try to list as much as possible and not create any desk piles, because desk piles for me, or money piles. Someone said it's not desk piles, it's money piles, which is actually true. Desk piles kind of sounds wrong because it kind of deals with death, so death is like nothing good, guys. I don't know. I think I'll call it money piles, not to offend anyone, but money piles. So you basically kind of set in a way where you're gonna have a supplier, and in my case, I found a guy that supplies me media. It took a certain amount of years, but I know there is a person right now that actually calls me all the time. Yeah, I don't know. I never, I don't care where he gets it, but he finds media. Media can be good, can be bad, depends on what type of media. I mean, DVDs, Blu-rays, as you guys understand, some rare titles, some even VHS tapes he will find for me. He'll find vinyl records. Recently he got me a bunch of vinyl records that I actually have to test the condition. I don't know, because basically it's not a lot of money I pay him. Let me be truthful for the stuff, because he just kind of unloads it. He doesn't need it in his place, so he'll just bring me everything: vinyls, books, Bibles. Sometimes he'll even find board games, vintage ones, some other stuff. But at least I'm kind of, in a way, I'm kind of happy, because I found someone who will have that kind of stuff. I don't know, nobody knows what's gonna happen to, any type of supplier that you're gonna find. If that person will keep supplying you, or he may find someone he will give a better deal. I mean, who will give him better money to basically provide products. So you never know how this works out. But as long as you're gonna be keeping that person happy, and as long as you're gonna be paying that person on time, and you're not gonna kind of argue with them regarding prices, unless it's kind of something you're not gonna make any profit on, then of course it's a little bit different situation. But most of you understand that finding that person who will supply you with inventory is actually really really good, because I mean it kind of eliminates a bunch of sourcing spots, unless you still like me. I like to still go out and source anyway, but it's kind of eliminates that part in a way, kind of partially. So sorry guys, it took me 10 hours to explain, but but I'm really sorry about that, guys. I'm sorry I took your time with this not interesting conversation about not about nothing. But it is good, guys. I mean, that's what it is. Let me see how I'm backed up after I talked for an hour about nothing, guys. Again, other than we won't talk about today, passwords. Actually, let me show you something interesting, guys. See, that's what I was talking about. Look, for example, see this I found. That's actually a really good brand. That's Right Tool. It's a ratchet. It's like heavy duty ratchet, guys. Heavy duty toy for cars. But that's a flex head. It's like a flex head ratchet. You guys know who sell tools. Leroy will probably explain to you better. I'll put his channel in also, guys, along with the Reseller Information Network. I'll put it in, guys, so you learn something. But anyway, this actually I paid up a little bit, which is actually I will pay up for this because I know this brand. It's made in Cleveland, I mean in Ohio. It's a Right Tool ratchet. I paid $15 for it. It sold for 89. So $89 plus 15 or like 12.99 shipping. It's a heavy duty. It's like about 5 pounds by itself, or maybe it's like 4 pounds, whatever. But something like this, it sold today for $89. And then I don't have it right now. I sold the DVD for like $5.99. So like you see that in my situation, it doesn't mean that it's like wrong to do. I'm not saying it's wrong to do. You don't want to mess up your average sale price, which is understandable, because as long as you're gonna sell stuff which is over a certain amount, it's better than selling low amount items that don't bring much to you, especially right now with this USPS Advantage shipping coming in middle. Let me check who is. I think someone told me that I'm saying really bad stuff, guys. I got a message from. See, YouTube sent me a message, guys. They said stop complaining. If Tommy was the same height as Amy, he would never be. Oh, that was shots fired, Tommy. Angel, I think you're right, actually. But Amy actually and Dan are doing amazing job. I have to give it to them. With if you guys are on their lives or you guys follow their channel, there with the closing, guys, with all those photos, with those descriptions, measurements. That's actually whoever sells. I mean, selling clothing itself as just main type of item to sell for some resellers is kind of in my opinion, it's more complicated than listing this kind of stuff. Like tools or like DVDs or like whatever. In my opinion, it's kind of more. I mean, it's more complicated because clothing is just learning about different brands, styles, different type of materials, different types of what's more kind of fashionable right now, what's not. Certain brands that are selling some of the parts of those brands that don't sell. So it's like a very wide field to learn about clothing. I do sell clothing, but very picky. I will be very picky on clothing, like especially if I go to our thrift store where you're gonna find clothing around like starting price will be around, for example, for it like a shirt like Vineyard Wines. Say for example, we'll take Vineyard Wines as examples. That shirt in my thrift store will be around $8. So $8. Of course, that shirt, for example, is selling around $20. It's not that heavy, so it's first class or USPS Ground Advantage, or right now, whatever it's gonna be. Whatever your choice is gonna be on sending. Some of you will probably switch to priority mail, most likely, because it's gonna be faster than Ground Advantage. Because in my opinion, Ground Advantage will be like Parcel Select in terms of speed. I hope it's not, but I don't know. Until you guys ship it with USPS Ground Advantage and see how fast it's gonna be. It says 2 to 5 business days, similar to first class, but you never know with ground. I mean, especially if you ship something from, say, from Ohio to West Coast, probably not gonna be 2 to 5 days. I think it's gonna take longer. Glitches are real. When you sell a scale are on the site all day, you can tell when things are working right and when they're not. That said, eBay has always been or see, Tommy, you have to disagree with Matt right now. Let's see what else I missed. Guys, I'm sorry I'm way behind. I was explaining some stuff. I think, see, guys, that's what kind of probably gets you angry, that I don't read comments. And I talk about some stuff that comes up to my mind. But if you guys want to learn more stuff, there is another great channel. It's called the Reseller Information Network, guys. They are on Tuesday mornings, guys, when I sleep usually. I usually wake up only for their channel, guys, on Tuesdays. I think that's the only earliest I wake up is to, I mean, around 11, 11 a.m. to watch Reseller Information Network. So here's their channel, guys. Subscribe. It's Leroy, Eric, Tim, and certain connection that says if you find something, pick it up. I'm pretty sure he's not angry at me. If he's angry, he can come out from lurking and speak out or send me a message on Instagram. Be a man. Lobster, welcome, man. Lobster is a good dude. Guys, subscribe to Lobster, guys. Lobster is like one of my favorite channels, guys. I love what Lobster is doing. It's very respectful stuff, guys. How he puts out everyday videos. He changed his channel to Lobster. So just make sure, guys, to follow him because Lobster, let me find Lobster, guys. 1 second. I need to go find him. Lobster, you can put your channel name because it's gonna take me 10,000 years, man. So if you would like, he changed his channel name from Thrifty Lobster to Lobster. So guys, if you wanna subscribe to him, please go ahead. Here you go, guys. I found Lobster finally. It took me about 10 hours, but I found him. Here you go, guys. Here's Lobster. So subscribe to Lobster, guys. Mike, I think Scavenger Life coined the world Death Pass about 8-10 years ago. First time. Well, Mike, I didn't know about that about 8-10 years ago since I wasn't even on YouTube. But I mean, whoever wants to call it different names, people, it's a free country, guys. You can call it death piles, money piles, trash piles, piles without any name. So you're free to do that. Yes, having hookups. Yeah, Misha, it's for sure does. That's why, like recently, the bean store that I go to, I'll share with you guys some of the finds. Actually, I didn't want to go live from it yesterday. It was kind of crazy because one of the owners stopped by. They actually, it's very interesting kind of concept how those Amazon bean stores operate. I found out last week actually that there are the stores that we currently have opened here in Cleveland, which is where you've been. It has two owners. So one of the owners actually came to Cleveland last week, and it completely like changed when he came to the bean store. I actually originally met him when they just opened it up last year in November. He was there in the store for like a weekend, and then he left. He doesn't live in Cleveland, so he has a manager that runs the store. So when he was not in Cleveland, they were doing some things differently from what apparently they were told by owners to do. So we actually met him yesterday, talked to him, and I was kind of trying to find out if he was willing to sell pellets to resellers. And he's kind of he said he will think about it, guys. So there is a possibility. We'll see how that goes. I'll keep you posted, guys, because me and another reseller at the bean store, we kind of approached him and talked to him about getting pellets ourselves from them, from him. I mean, it's not gonna be, of course, understandable because it's not gonna be cheap. I mean, they're kind of, not there not to make money. That's what those bean stores are for. They are trying to make money themselves. So all the stuff they put in the beans, I mean, that kind of stuff, they don't want to kind of give it away for cheap. So the pellets apparently qualified as or classified. The pellets that they're buying, from what he told us, are different types of pellets in terms of quality of merchandise in the pellets. So there may be pellets that only have clothing in them. There may be pellets which may have a bunch of Apple products. There may be pellets with like electronics, toys, whatever. So you guys understand. So the thing is, they don't care about the price on specific pellet because they buy it in a very large quantity. He told us he buys I mean the there are 210 truckloads of, like, those huge trucks. uh, so they buy over 10 truckloads of different pellets almost every 2 weeks. So they have to supply. They currently have 10 stores around the United States. So they have to supply all the stores with like amount of pellets equally. So they're gonna basically distribute all those pellets into the bins. So it's kind of interesting process, guys. If you one of you is interested how Amazon resell Amazon likes returns. I would call them returns because it's not. Some of it is overstock. He told us that overstock is something that Amazon cannot sell on their website on Amazon, and usually there is like a large quantity of some kind of specific items. So they will be included in those pellets, all those big ticket items like vacuum cleaners, vinyl, I mean record players, like any type of big type products like car seats, um, furniture, any type of like sporting equipment like bicycles, in-home bicycles or whatever, rotary bicycles, like any type of sporting goods. So basically, they buy out everything. They don't even kind of negotiate specific prices because they just buy all of it right away. So basically, that's the way to go if you guys are interested in getting in this type of game, because usually if you want to get into it, you gotta buy everything. There is gonna be no exclusions. Otherwise, they're gonna find someone else who'll buy everything. So if you wanna, it's like you finding supplier. He gonna tell you you have to buy all the stuff I have. Of course, you're gonna check certain things and price on certain stuff, but you better buy all of it in case just that person will not switch to someone else. So it's a good kind of thing if you guys are thinking about it. But I think I don't talk about much of stuff today, guys. But I appreciate you all sticking around today. I was late. Let me go see what I missed today in previous comments. Angela, you should see my girls in the base. They can hide, literally disappear. See, Angela, if you're still here, I'm pretty sure, hopefully, you guys are, some of you are still here. When I didn't talk about nothing. eBay Camp, but I need eBay Camp. I can't figure it out on my own. Angela, you need eBay Camp like me. I need to go also. So we have to decide when is gonna be the next camp so we can attend. We'll go with you together. We'll take Amanda with us. We'll take everyone from our Discord group, guys. We'll take all the people, guys. And it's gonna be interesting if we're gonna go. Tommy will go with us, maybe. Lobster, how you been, man? Let me know. How's your life? How's everything going with you? Is anything changed in your life right now, Lobster? Roman is shaking his tool. Anthony, I'm trying not to shake anything today. Here's another actually one I sold. Another good brand, guys. Sold it today, also for good money. Paid also $15 for it. Here's it's a multimeter, guys. You guys familiar with multimeters? At least whoever works with electronics or any equipment, computer equipment. So this is actually older, Fluke 77 series. So this is I actually it was kind of once again my thing with not checking stuff properly. This sold for 70. Let me check. $89. Let me be just more. Let me see if I'm wrong or not, because usually, guys, I want to make sure I'm right at least, which I'm usually not. 79. So this sold for $79, guys. It had those found it at garage sale last week. All the manuals. Here's the manual. And the fluke. Here's the fluke, guys. Fluke. It's a fluke, guys. So fluke worked, guys. Fluke. Actually, sorry, it didn't work. Let me tell you the story with fluke. Like Bobby Krillin says, long story short, guys. So I had all the test leads, strap, everything. Complete, guys, complete, which is rare. For this kind of multimeter to be complete right now with manuals and original box. So anyway, I didn't see it works. Let me show you guys. We're gonna see it. Probably not gonna see it on my camera, but here you go. See, it's working, guys. I'm not testing anything right now, but I did test something with it. It works. Anyway, so the problem was actually that I didn't check at the garage sale to check to make sure the battery is not corroded. As usual. That's one of the things I forget all the time. So the battery was corroded. It has a 9-volt battery in it. So battery, when I opened up the cover on the back, unscrewed it, the battery was completely like rusted. The good thing, the Fluke, Fluke is a good brand. So they actually made the way the battery has on the inside, the battery connections, they didn't get destroyed. So I was able to clean them out and put a new battery in it, and it worked. So that's actually good, because even for parts I would have sold it without, without the actual battery and stuff like that, for parts non-working. But it worked, so I sold it for $79. So I put in a new battery, cleaned out the battery connectors on the inside from the rust, and it worked. So it sold today. And the buyer even said, "Thank you very much." He said, let me find the message, guys. He sent me a message saying that he was very excited to find it. He said, "I went ahead on this Fluke 77, payment made, and we should be all set. I'm looking forward to seeing this. She seems in very nice condition. I appreciate your help, and if it means anything, this is coming to a good home." You see, guys, let me share the screen right here so you can read. You can read the message, guys, if you're interested. I don't think it's actually that important, but believe me, he said, "Have a good weekend, and I'll wish you a very happy July 4th, Independence Day." You see, guys, some of those buyers, when they buy something, even stuff like that, they're so happy about it that they're gonna leave you a message in advance before feedback. That happens, guys, with certain buyers. So you gotta give props to that buyer, guys. We have to kind of acknowledge some of the buyers from eBay for being so nice and leave you such a great message before you even ship it. I didn't even ship it today because I'll ship it on Monday. So still kind of props to that particular buyer for that. Kind of appreciated that message, guys. And that happens with buyers that do that. And sometimes you never know, guys, how it is nowadays. Some buyers, as you guys know, they may even send you a message, which is gonna be a good message in the beginning, but then you never get. It's like all bets are off, guys. All bets are off all the time. I just subscribed to Lobster. Thanks, Lobster. Appreciate you subscribing to Lobster. It was very important. I'm still going through stuff, prepping, listing. Misha, I actually listed golf clubs today. Finally, guys, I got some. I don't have them here to show you, but I already put them. I put them in my SQ, guys, so I know where it is. I got some good Nike Slingshot irons, even though it was not a complete set. It had like a pitching wedge, I think 6 through 9 irons, and it had hybrids. There were 2 hybrids from Nike Slingshot. If you guys see Nike, actually, it's as you guys saw from YouTuber videos, Nike golf clubs or golf club sets, whatever they are, especially if they're complete, they can sell for very good money. Some sell for even 200, $300. So, and I actually paid like $2 each. And someone on YouTube, probably, if I posted a video on my YouTube channel where I found them, and I talked to the guy who I actually bought a bunch of stuff from them, from that sale. I bought like uh, little people toys for like 50 cents bunch, like the whole bag. I bought like Breville toaster oven for $10, which sells for 100 something. Golf clubs were $2 each. All those Nike Slingshot in very good condition. And tailor-made driver burner, I paid $5. So basically, I think I spent like $30, I think, for everything I got. I actually also got Mario Kart video game for Nintendo Wii for $1, and Nintendo Wii controllers. One was red color, which sells for good money, and one was white, which doesn't. But still, I paid $1 each. So basically, like, if I posted a video on my channel on YouTube where I paid like $2 each for those Nike Slingshots, someone smart ass will come in my comments and say, "Man," and then post a video probably about it. Say, "How could you rip those people off, man? How could you do that shit? Why would you rip those people, nice people off? You should have paid $10 each for those golf clubs. You should have paid $50 for that Breville toaster oven. How could you rip those people off? I'm gonna go complain to YouTube right now." You guys, it's not that I'm afraid of that kind of stuff, that I don't post videos on my like Paul Philip Flipper says on his YouTube channel, my garage sale adventures. I just don't. I just, it's not something that like, if you wanna, like I told in my previous YouTube lives, which were very important. If someone wants to do YouTube channels and eventually, mostly do YouTube and get money from YouTube, that's fine. I mean, I don't have any issues with that. I know that it creates certain drama, divisions between resellers and stuff. For me, it doesn't. I mean, I don't care about it. I mean, as long as person is happy doing what they're doing, I'm happy for them. I mean, I'm not gonna, dislike that person, say he's a piece of shit. How could he make money from YouTube than more than he's reselling? I mean, it's like people's choice. They want to do it. It's not something I like myself. That's why you don't see me post videos on my channel from my reselling sourcing adventures. Even though I usually, sometimes I'll take my GoPro to certain spots and I will never record anything. I just kind of decide not to record it. Sometimes I will. I even have videos that I didn't post. Bunch of videos I got that I didn't post from the beans. And just decided, for me, it's not like, something as of right now, at least, even though, like, it is interesting. I know that, some people find it interesting. Sorry, guys, my internet went out, but it was expected since we got bad weather. I'm pretty sure, guys. I know that I don't kind of offend anyone. I kind of respect you guys, and I know that I'm trying to show respect to people, even though there's gonna be conflicts in that, and people will say, "How could you watch this channel? How could you what?" For me, it's like it's nothing too big in terms of, I'm not there to specifically, show like huge love to someone. It's just, it's understandable that people do their videos. They're not gonna stop doing their videos because someone will tell them on someone's live or like comments that why would they do those videos. I mean, they would not give a shit about it. They will still do it. And it's important for them, and it's fine. I mean, that's fine with me. I don't have anything against it. They can do what I can do, whatever I want. Like I said before, I can do videos. I just decide to, not to record all the time. It's just, it's not something kind of that I want to do right now. And for me, I don't concentrate too much because of, you know, in my opinion, how YouTube works. You have to post similar type of content most of the time from like either garage sales, bean stores, like, kind of letting YouTube know about is the stupid algorithm, whatever it is. And for me, since I'm kind of very kind of I'm such a person where I'm not kind of I don't want to do something all the time. I kind of want to change stuff up constantly. It doesn't work it in this way because of my brain. I cannot be interested in doing the similar thing. So I have to do like one thing, then I have to change it, do completely something different, not even from reselling. And it's not like, something that is bad. It's just, YouTube would not kind of understand what the heck I'm doing. I mean, they will like say, what the heck this guy is doing? He's posting some weird stuff one time, then posting other stuff other time. Like, so I decided kind of, do it sometimes. That's like, for me, it's like not that important. Gino, thanks for stopping by. You probably left 10 hours ago. Paul, привет, man. Guys, here's my friend from Ukraine. Мой друг. Guys, in Russian, мой друг means my friend. So, like, if you guys want to learn, guys, I actually wanted to teach you more Russian, but it's actually a really difficult language, guys. I realized that Russian ain't easy. Guys, Russian ain't easy. So, like, me and Paul, sometimes Paul will come into Discord and we will speak in Russian with him, typing in Russian. And Anastasia, who is her name is Nastya. She's also from Russia. She doesn't have a YouTube channel, but she's usually in Amy and Dan live most of the time, and she's in our Discord. So me, Paul, and her sometimes we will type in Russian in our group, and I mean, it is believe me, guys, it is disrespectful because I know that. It's just sometimes every time, like, but my friends here, who are my American friends here in Cleveland, they already some of them even speak bad words in Russian. They don't care. Some people kind of think that wherever someone speaks their native language, it doesn't matter if it's Russian, it doesn't matter if it's Spanish, whatever. They every time people will think that someone is talking about them. In reality, just to make sure to clear things out, it's never this way because some teenagers who like just like 9 years old, 8 years old, they will be speaking their native language and talk about someone just so that other person would not understand what they're talking about. But people who are grown up, they know that it's disrespectful to talk in someone's life or chat in their native language. They understand it, but they may think that someone is talking about them when they speak Russian or any other language, but it's not true. It's just sometimes to make jokes sometimes in certain Russian words, and Paul Philip Flipper will attest to that. He understands because even though Paul himself probably doesn't, Paul, no offense to you, man, but you probably familiar with a lot of Russian sentences. I know your parents taught you, but some of my friends, even like who I've known for many years, that came here when they were like, I don't know, like 5 years old, and their parents taught them some Russian because their parents are Russian, so they spoke Russian at home. They actually they understand Russian, but they will not know a lot of words. So, like, they actually kind of learn also, they want to learn more words because it's their parents' language and they actually want to learn it. And that's basically what happens. I mean, certain generations of younger people, younger than me a little bit, maybe in their 30s, they still gonna teach their children or try to teach them their native language. After that, who knows, guys? All the kids right now who are born and their parents immigrated from other countries and they spoke their native languages, they will try to teach them and hope their children will grow up and teach their children their native language. It doesn't happen, unfortunately. Even though, guys, I can tell you for sure, 100%, that all Italian friends that I have here in Cleveland, all my Italian friends, they all know Italian, and their parents, because we have very large community here of Italians who immigrated, like, I don't know, late 1800s, even early 1900s, and they all taught their children Italian language, so they all know Italian, and they, even their new generation knows Italian, and newer generation knows, so they keep up the tradition of teaching their children grandparents' language and whatever. So, I mean, it's up to it's like I think I'm like bumbling about nothing, guys. But you know what I'm talking about. Recording itself is hard. I move so fast. Matt, I can record easily at any sales. Even this week on Friday, I was recording at the Beans with my GoPro. But I just, I have it recorded, and then I'll look at it and decide if I wanna post a video or not. And I usually, like, if something kind of motivates me to do it. Of course, it's like, why people, like, it's difficult, as you guys know, it's very difficult. You will, like, you take examples from big channels. I'm sorry, it's big, especially when there are a bunch of YouTube channels of the same person. They have to put out videos almost on schedule, like they come out one day, then they don't come out next day, and the next day they will make a post a video. So they do it regular. If you do it regularly, it's serious. It is a serious type of business already. You do it like your job basically, and you're seriously putting out content. If you do it like sporadically, like me, once, like in the blue moon, or like sometimes, I mean, and don't get me wrong, there's like bunch of resellers without YouTube channels that are really good resellers, and I run into them all the time, guys, all the time in Cleveland. We got very, very knowledgeable resellers here who I wish had YouTube channels so they can tell people what they know. But they just, when I tell them I have a YouTube channel, they just look at me and say, like, so what? You know, it's like, it's like, it's not something that they disrespected. It's just they don't need it. I mean, they know enough that they don't need to, go to YouTube channels, learn. They just know it already. They just been doing it. Some that I know here in Cleveland been reselling for over 20 to 30 years. So they just know everything. They know everything about all types of products. Some are really good at collectibles, like collectible stuff, coins, cards, sports cards, and like vinyls. Like they will come to estate sales, buy out a bunch of them. And I mean, they just know stuff. I mean, they don't need to go watch YouTube channels, learn, or they don't even give a, I mean, they don't give a, I mean, don't care about me recording them, or like, they don't care about it. They're just there to make money. Like, if you call YouTubers, it's understandable. They're trying their best to make a career or trying to kind of make money. It's not an easy type of thing also, to constantly put out content, edit, put out content, edit, and it's kind of gets into their life. It's kind of a lifestyle already. So I mean, I don't have any kind of issues at all with that whatsoever. I mean, it's their choice, and whatever the videos they put out, it is what it is. I mean, people will watch it, people will comment, people will hate, people will love. I mean, it's a life as usual, guys, as with any type of business, not just reselling. For me personally, actually, if you guys are interested, I'll put up a channel. I started watching this channel recently. It's very interesting how this guy has done it. I actually kind of got hooked to this channel, guys. I'm not telling you, I'm not in any way, guys, as you usually know from other YouTube channels, in any way or form sponsored by this channel. But if you guys are interested, you can check them out. It's actually a channel not about reselling. It's a channel. It's a traveling channel. It's very interesting. Let me show you guys. Here's a channel. This is husband and wife. They started. They are currently. They have 328,000 subscribers and only 496 videos. It's called Joe and Nick's Road Trip. So they go around the United States all over, every state, every city, and they just record different interesting towns, populations, talk about like, well, you guys gonna, if you want to check it out, but I'm not sponsored by it, just like their channel. It's just very interesting concept. This guy, he just, I guess, travels nonstop. And it's one of those, if you guys know, travel videos actually are very popular on YouTube. People who do travel videos and go to different countries, different cities are also kind of, I think they're like in top 10 probably for viewership in terms of videos on YouTube. Except I think the number one, I think, is ASMR by probably a long shot. ASMR, all those types of sounds, noises, people start to create those channels with different things. Those I think are number one in my opinion. I don't know for sure, but Ping, welcome to my life. I was talking about different channels. Let's see. Let's see. Good job breaking his internet, Paul. Yeah, Angie, I know Paul loves me. I know Paul actually always supports my channel. Always says good things to other people about my channel, not to watch it, so they don't actually they escape this nonsense. Paul actually a couple of weeks ago, guys, Paul wanted to be a guest. And I thought he was always welcome to be my on my channel. I think if Paul joins my live, guys, everyone will leave right away. So I don't know. Let me know in the comments, guys. Would you like Paul to join my live, or would you like Paul not to join it? Because can't lose even for parts only. So glad you had the Cell. Yeah, I don't know what kind of consoles. So it's actually I think from I think they were talking about today's earlier. They had a live with Cameron. I didn't watch it yet, so I have to watch it because I didn't see what kind of consoles Cell and Cameron got. I learned Russian. You said spoke Ukrainian, Ukraine. Yeah, man, I know why, Paul. Because everyone did speak Russian mostly. I think the ones people that you met originally, because when I actually came to the United States, uh, there were, let me make sure if I remember, I think there were about 20 families that also came at the same time when I came to United States, and all the kids I mean, all the parents and kids that came was from different parts of Soviet Union, and everyone spoke Russian. So like at the time, it was kind of interesting because like it was in 1993, which is already kind of I kind of sometimes think about it how long ago it was, and always people kind of bring it up when I tell people like everyone who would ask. Some people will say, "I'm sorry to ask you, but where are you from originally?" And it's not a problem for me. Like some people are kind of like nice about it. They don't say anything like strange. And I usually tell them right away I'm not from Russia because I'm not, and it's not. It's like me lying basically that I'm from Russia. I'm not from Russia. So I tell them straight up I'm from Uzbekistan, which is a country in Central Asia. And unfortunately, a lot of people, to tell you guys the truth, and I don't know why it is. I don't know why for sure because like I don't know why it happened. People don't know certain countries here in the United States. I'm sorry to say that, but people from like Central Asia countries, like if they're from any type of Central Asia country, even the ones from former Soviet Union, people not don't know those countries. I mean, they would know like definitely they will right now can tell where Ukraine is. But for example, if I tell person here, just person on the street, to tell me where Moldova is, they will be very confused because they would not know where Moldova is. Moldova is like a country near Ukraine, and it's a former part of Romania. So like the person like will say, if I tell them, do you know where Romania is? They may know where Romania is, kind of. They may recognize Romania being in Europe. But if you ask them where Moldova is, Moldova is like on the border with Romania because it's basically same country, except they kind of speak a little bit differently, like Romanian language compared to Moldovan language. It's like similar, and it's hard to say, guys, for me even. But it's used to be originally a long time ago. It was the same country. It was separated as a part of a European type of separation of countries back in the day when Soviet Union was taking parts of certain countries out of of original countries. So that's like, that's one of those things. Or Uzbekistan is like Central Asian country. Why would a person think about it, guys? Why would a person from Central Asian country kind of speak Russian? It's very kind of unusual, especially nowadays. If you ask someone if the person came from Central Asian country and they speak Russian, they kind of will be confused because it's a different country compared to Russia. But that's what history is about. You kind of understand like history goes way back, and those are all countries was under Soviet Union rule, where main language was Russian. So all the children were learning Russian. It didn't matter if they were from Central Asia or part of certain European part of country like Moldova or Lithuania is another good example, guys. Lithuania, Latvia, Estonia, which were countries near Norway and Sweden. All of those countries were actually originally in part of Soviet Union. They also spoke Russian, and even their parents spoke Russian. And some children still remember Russian, even though they kind of also, like Paul Philip Flipper, learned it in another country. But it just basically shows how generations kind of immigrated, but also kids that were born in the United States or just came as little kids, they still kind of learned the language because they would hear parents speaking that language. So it kind of goes with it. So I hope it's not boring for you guys. I hope our reselling live today, guys, is not that boring. See, Tommy and Sal already been talking about PS3, PS4, Sega Dreamcast, Sega Genesis. I just do was fun. I previous people that put, yeah, Misha, me too. That's what I'm about. Exactly what you're saying right here. Marisa, I actually didn't, Misha, to tell you the truth. I didn't unsubscribe from anyone. From the beginning that I originally subscribed to, it's in my personality. I will never do it. It has to be like something really bad for me to unsubscribe from someone. If I hear someone bashing me badly somewhere, like talking behind my back, as I told in my previous lives, even then, like I will kind of, it's gonna be difficult because I'm not one of those people to unsubscribe. I'm loyal type of person. It's hard for me to, like I said, it has to be something really bad for it to happen. So I'm not unsubscribed from anyone, and I'm subscribed to a lot of big channels, small channels, anyone I see, even channels that are not reselling. Smartphones, they had to. Yeah, Mike, you're right. They actually, I learned to tell you the truth. If you still hear, Mike, I learned a lot throughout the years, even before I found YouTubers on YouTube and subscribed to anyone, even before original reseller rally. Not originals. One original one was in Chicago in 2000. I already forgot what year, but anyway, the second one in Cincinnati. So I before even then, I already did learn from like people that I met in Cleveland that been reselling for many years, and I see them constantly every time at estate sales, sometimes at garage sales, even though our garage sales season. And kind of I understand Paul Philip Flipper in this regard because If I would be single with no kids and family, and I would have actually would be interested in, making constant YouTube videos, putting out constant content, it would be a good idea to move to Florida, because he likes going to garage sales. See, for me, I'm not like one of the people that likes garage sales much. I like beans. Beans is like where I go to the beans, it's more exciting for me to be there and go into when they bring out new beans and just go around with other people, just throw stuff around, push people out. That's kind of my thing because that's my favorite place to source is the beans. Garage sales, I would say probably three for me. Like I would like think about it. Like sometimes I would not want to wake up early in the morning. That's like not one of my favorite things to do, to wake up really early and go to garage sales. Even though I do, because every time every weekend comes around, I'm looking at where garage sales are here in Cleveland, especially right now because it's summertime. And in Cleveland, as you guys understand, we only have garage sales from May till September, sometimes early October. Very, it depends on the weather. So like every time I would think about it, like our garage sales start on Thursdays. So every time I will think about it on Wednesday, do I need to go to garage sale? I will look up on GSLR on the website. There is a website, as you guys know, that actually posts yard sales on the like locations, addresses, and stuff, and then they get transferred to the yard treasure map onto your phone, the treasure map application. So I will look and see like if they're like far away, I may look into it if it's only like community sale. If it's a big community sale with like bunch of houses, I may consider traveling, somewhere. But if it's just like few of them, there is no point to go, because like what's the point? I mean, you're gonna go. I think I will spend more gas going around from like one location to another. But if it's really like really close ones to where I live, I will go actually. I will actually wake up at 6 in the morning. And sometimes even I think one sale I woke up even earlier. But I will, and every week is the same stuff, even though I love beans so much. And for beans, I will wake up no matter what. Every Friday and Saturday, sometimes Saturday I would go. But sometimes, most of the time, I will go Friday when they restock with new inventory. And then I will sometimes go Monday for $5 day and Tuesday for $3 day because you can still find really good stuff to resell on $5 days, $3 days. So for me, beans, I would get more excited to go to the beans than to go to garage sales. But that's my kind of thing because even though garage sales are also interesting, I mean, you talk to people, you kind of make it's fun sometimes to interact. You find some interesting stuff cheap. I would say in terms of prices, most likely garage sales are. I still think church sales probably cheapest. Rummage sales, garage sales are probably depends right nowadays with those eBay printouts, with people printing out prices from eBay, and you guys seen YouTube videos. I don't have to tell you that. If you guys following certain channels, you can see it. People with printouts, and that happens in Cleveland constantly. This week, actually, I was at a garage sale on Thursday where they had printouts. So it happens regularly now, especially people looking up stuff, having internet, also watching YouTube, because like every time, sometimes I will go to some sales with my GoPro. People will actually ask me if I know certain YouTubers, So people watch it and they learn, they see how much everything is. So the people are not stupid. I mean, they understand. Unless someone is in real, for me, I understand that if person really needs to get stuff sold at the garage sale, I mean, they don't care about looking up stuff or like you will see it right away. Like I told you at the garage sale I went last week, where a person basically priced everything so cheap that I didn't even have to, I mean, haggle about prices. I mean, what's the point if the person prices Breville toaster oven for $10, or like a dollar Mario Kart for $1. I mean, there's like basically a giveaway. So you don't even need to ask about haggling, or I mean, you just buy it. But that's, I mean, it happens, but it also depends if another reseller was not there yet. I mean, some resellers, as you guys know, there are a bunch of resellers that go to garage sales. So it's basically it's kind of playing lottery ticket. If you go to one garage sale where there weren't any resellers yet who saw the low prices, or even saw some prices that are decent to buy, they will buy that stuff. They will not leave you anything that is worth reselling unless they're not want to sell certain things. Even like right now with media, for example, every time I go to garage sale, I ask for, just as example, last yesterday I went to garage sale and I asked for DVDs, and the person told me someone bought them all, like right away as soon as garage sale opened. So someone, I mean, every time for some reason nowadays, people actually started to buy DVDs. I mean, used to be a couple of years ago, it wasn't like that. People will mostly ask for video games, as you guys know, vinyls, like certain collectible cards, sports cards, Pokemon cards, whatever. But now media, for some reason, people actually go and so if they see someone selling media, because DVDs at garage sales are very cheap, and you're gonna buy like the whole box, probably 50 DVDs for like $10, maybe, you know, a little bit higher. But I think pretty sure it's about, every time I went, there were like boxes of DVDs. If you want to buy the whole box, it will be around like $10 to $15. So that people just buy it. I mean, all like all of it right away. They don't even, you know, leave anything. So sorry guys that I was a Harry. Welcome if you're still here. I was talking about garage sales. I kind of have to remind myself sometimes, guys, what the hell I'm talking about, because I forget. Join X Rotary Payroll. Paul, actually, they got a very interesting channel. Actually, he's kind of well, you gotta watch it. I mean, it's I don't know when they started their channel. I didn't look, but I started watching their channel probably a couple of weeks ago, because it kind of came up in my feed because I watched traveling videos, and they came. I mean, their channel came up in my feed, and I started watching. And he puts out interesting content with like cities that are like really broken down in like certain states, like cities that nobody visits ever. Like there was like maybe 500 people living in the city. So he does this kind of content. So it's interesting. ASMR is awesome. Yeah, for sure, Misha. That's my favorite stuff to watch. Yeah, Paul, he talked about your channel. Yeah, I know. Paul is one of the channels I usually talk about. And I think everyone left already. Good, great, fabulous. Welcome. Appreciate you stopping by. Guys, check out her channel. Let me put it in a live. Good. I actually watch her content. There is another one I'll show you guys. Today we're gonna give shout outs to everyone, guys. So everyone deserves to be mentioned today, guys. Everyone deserves to be mentioned on my live, guys. Let me put her channel in. Check out her videos. She does great job going to different Goodwills and finding really cool stuff. Here you go, guys. Here's her channel. Jewelry is really cool. I mean, she finds really nice jewelry all the time. Here you go, guys. Here's her channel. If you guys want to check it out. Here's another one, guys, that I actually like to watch, which recently started. Inked Picker. Her name is Alicia. Check out her channel. She got 149 subscribers, but she does a great job also. Here you go. Inked Picker, guys. Subscribe to her. I think I mentioned Harry Hamston, guys, also. Where are the Kazakhs? Harry, Kazakhs were in Georgia, around Georgia, Soviet Union area. There were, actually, it depends. Kazakhs are separate type of, if you guys are interested in learning about what Harry wrote about Kazakhs or Kazaki in Russian, they're very like cool traditions in terms of how they came about in Russian Empire, way back when Tsar was actually in charge. You guys have to see it on YouTube videos because it's hard for me to explain this in my own words. But you guys check it out because Kazaki, they used to wear like very beautiful like uniforms with like bullets. You guys you have to check it out. It's hard to explain. It's very cool. Guys, here is Harry Hamstone. Subscribe to Harry, guys. He has also great channel, puts out regular videos. You can also check him out on Instagram. Most people here got Instagram, guys, so check him out on Instagram. Adam, welcome to my live. Adam and Sarah, Pittsburgh Pickers, thanks for stopping by, guys. Here's their channel. If you guys want to check out their videos that Adam puts out, and Sarah has a different channel because that's very important, guys. Married couples supposed to have 3 different channels, guys. It helps sometimes. But check out Adam and Sarah on their lives on Thursday night at 9 p.m. Eastern time, guys. Because Adam is actually close to me and Sarah. They're in Pittsburgh. So here's Pittsburgh Picker channel, guys. Check them out. So they got their lives on Thursday and Sunday. See, guys, I remember something. Pink, welcome to. I think I said welcome to my life, Pink, but I've been talking so much that I forget. Vintage Vani, welcome. I always mispronounce Vintage Vani, I think. I'm really sorry, Vintage Vani, that if I mispronounce your YouTube channel name, but I'm trying to kind of pronounce stuff my Romans way. I think I need to create my own pronunciation book of how I pronounce things compared to everyone else. And we're gonna learn it together. Misha, 80% of my sources is from auctions. Yeah, Todd. Actually, I know Todd buys a lot of silver and melts a lot of gold. So, guys, if you're interested in checking out how much gold Todd has, you can message him on Instagram. I'm low, but you're definitely nice. And Misha, I'm actually, I don't know. The problem is, like for me, it's like how it is with drama on certain YouTube's lives and stuff like that. But I mean, that's like it's always gonna be like that in any type of business. I mean, what brings views? You guys are familiar. What brings views in this life or in this world? Drama always creates some kind of interest in something. It's like something that always gonna be there. Sometimes you can put some kind of fun in drama to kind of melt it a little bit, so it's not gonna get too serious about it because every time something comes up on anyone's live or any like YouTube video with different thumbnails and interesting faces, it's just like it is what it is, guys. If I like it's not gonna stop. It's still gonna be always like that, and it's understandable. People, I mean, people are gonna be like people. They're gonna how is the life without drama? It's basically, I think the world would not exist. Look at the politics and stuff like that. I don't like to talk about politics, but politics are constant drama. Sports world, sports personnel, ESPN, constant drama. Those talking heads talking about athletes, talking about their problems, talking about things like that, talking about them being loyal. In the sports world right now, there is no loyalty. Someone recently, I had conversation at the bean store actually with a person who followed sports for many years and how loyal the athletes were to their teams. And I tell them, forget about this kind of stuff. It's never gonna happen again in anyone's lifetime. I mean, athletes gonna be attracted to money. That's what they have to be attracted to. I mean, they not gonna be attracted to being loyal to fan base or like team name or team like I don't know whatever. It's never gonna be like that anymore. Like someone brings up comments always about Michael Jordan or Kobe Bryant, may he rest in peace. In my opinion, Kobe Bryant was one of the actual. I like both of them. I like Jordan and Bryant, but in my opinion, like in terms of loyalty, if you want to talk about loyalty, Kobe Bryant, I think, was very loyal to the Lakers, even when there were conflicts with ownership and money and stuff like that. He still didn't leave Lakers. Still was part of the Lakers even after injuries, and you know the story. Michael Jordan, same way. There are a bunch of athletes in the past, any sport, basketball, baseball, back in the day, Cleveland Indians team. If you guys, I hope it's interesting. I'm just gonna, I have so much in my head that I remember. Cleveland Indians teams back in the day in the early 90s was the team to win it all constantly. They were like the team to beat basically in baseball, in major leagues. Nobody kind of thought that how Cleveland Indians would not have won a pennant. I mean, the World Series in those years. It was kind of crazy. I mean, with the players they had, and I followed them. I actually followed them like crazy back in the day when I was in high school. Everyone wore Indians t-shirts, jackets back in the day, late mid 90s. The whole school that I went to wore Indian stuff. And the thing is, the team basically, the fans were so loyal, but the team could not win it and bring it home. And still, after they were not Indians anymore right now, they're Guardians. And I mean, they had Hall of Famers on the team. They had like Jim Thome, like Albert Bell, Eddie Murray, a bunch of great pitchers. Actually, in the mid 90s, pitching was, I think, a little bit of an issue, but they had the best closer. Jose Mesa was like lights out closer. They had Paul Sorrento, Carlos Baerga, Kenny Lofton. I mean, the all-star like Hall of Fame team, and they tried their best every since 1992, I think, to win a World Series. They couldn't, and still, I mean, fans didn't turn their back on them. I mean, eventually they got. I mean, those players got older. They couldn't. I mean, they had to retire, or they either changed their team. I was not happy when Jim Thome left because I followed Jim Thome like crazy. I mean, he's this guy was a really powerful hitter with his home runs, but eventually he left to play with the Phillies, Paul's Philly Flipper favorite team, and then he went to White Sox. But anyway, it's just part of. I don't watch. To tell you guys the truth, right now with sports, it's so freaking. I don't even want to describe it how sold out it is in terms of like players not being loyal, players playing like half-ass, like not playing to their full strengths, just playing for money. Uh, Ownerships, I mean, it's just crazy nowadays. With like any type of NFL, Major League, not like it was back in the 70s, 80s, 90s. It's completely different. So I mean, some people still follow. I still follow, Browns a little bit, even though their owner is an idiot, in my opinion. Sorry, if you're probably gonna watch my live, you're gonna unsubscribe, guys. If Jimmy Haslam, if Jimmy Haslam gonna watch my live and me talking about Cleveland Browns, we got a very loyal fan base here in Cleveland, guys. To actually tell you the truth, people who followed the Browns for so many years with this team being so bad, constantly drafting bad players that were either leaving or injured, or and even with Baker Mayfield, where they thought he gonna become like next best quarterback in the league, also missed with him. It's like constant misses. And Deshaun Watson, I don't want to even go into that because the owner, in my opinion, made a bad mistake. We'll see how it's gonna work out next season, but that's gonna be kind of a test where if Deshaun Watson not gonna come through next season, guys, that owner gonna look like a fool, total fool, giving over $200 million guaranteed money to someone with those issues. That's crazy. Let's see who I miss, guys. I think Love Roman, thank you, appreciate it. Vintage Vanya, I've been on, guys, for usually talking nonstop for 10 hours, which is probably gonna be a record again. I think my comments already surpassed. People fell asleep. Sarah, welcome. Here's Sarah, guys. Daily Cabbage. Let's give shout out to Sarah, guys. The Daily Cabbage. Check her out on her channel and also her Instagram. She does great job with always with Cabbage Patch Kids. Guys, there is so much stuff in my head I cannot concentrate on anything. Here's Sarah's channel. Check her out. Check her out on Instagram, guys. Daily Cabbage on Instagram. Sarah does great job with Cabbage Patch dolls, selling them and making sure they're in great condition, buying them. You know, interesting, very interesting type of niche, or niche, whatever it is, guys. Christopher, welcome, man. Appreciate you stopping by. See you. Anastasia is saying drama and murder. You know, for YouTube creators, resell stuff of kill people. Nastya, that's not gonna work, guys. If you don't mind, Anastasia, her Russian name is Nastya, so I'll call her in her Russian name. So it's Nastya. So I'll say Nastya and then I'll speak English. So Nastya is saying that it is actually correct, guys. It is. It would be interesting type of content if you guys wanna follow that kind of content. Biden said one more meme about him from Europe, and you will be on the next one. Tommy, we're gonna see what's gonna happen next year, man. It's gonna be interesting. With I don't, you know, guys, I don't like politics, but next year, 2024, guys, it's the election year. More that people vote, guys. That people gonna vote again. I don't want to bring that up. I mean, it's kind of, you know how it is, guys, with politics. They will not care about anything anyway. You know, recently, if you guys following the news in Russia, some kind of person tried to overthrow Putin. I forgot his name. It was kind of funny because I mean he had some balls, guys. He had balls of steel to try to overthrow Putin. It's just when I read about it, I couldn't believe this because I mean someone had balls to actually do this kind of stuff. It's kind of unusual, but I think it all was made up. As most politics guys, if you understand how politics work, they will throw something in to create the spot that doesn't exist. So people will get attention, and at the same time, it's not real. It's just to create steering pot of something that doesn't actually doesn't happen in real life. It's just something done for something else, which is gonna be different. So always something happens to steer attention of people to something else. Same thing with this Titanic disaster. I'm sorry that it happened, but you know the families and stuff that it happened. But there is something happened that's actually very unusual that for this to happen. So it's very strange things which nobody actually will. Some people, serious people, of course, know what happened, but general public, I mean, they will not know this. There is no need for general public to know anything. It's like something that's not important for politicians to even bring that up because it doesn't play any role. General public basically is not that important at all. I mean, like people are people; they should not know things. So that's actually how it's supposed to be. I mean, the less people know, the better they live. Let me put it this way. So as long as you don't know much in politics or don't get involved in there too deep, you're gonna be okay, guys. Don't worry about them. They got so much money and power. They don't. They look at regular people. They don't care about it that much. I mean, that's how it's gonna be. It's always gonna be like that. People don't want any type of panics. They don't want any type of things going on. People want to live their life. People want to live happily with their families. Don't pay attention to those things around politics that kind of don't concern them, you know. So hopefully it's not gonna nothing bad gonna happen, you know, but you never know. Now in this particular world, anything can happen any day. So let's see what else I missed, guys. The Chicago Bulls was the top team. Oh, guys, Christopher also. Christopher doesn't have a channel, but Christopher, follow Christopher Nutter, guys, on Instagram. Christopher, you can put your Instagram account into the live. I appreciate it, man, because I cannot. Let me see if I can open up my Instagram here. I can open it up. I'm just, you know, me being lazy once again, not trying to kind of, you know, do my job and post people's Instagram links, YouTube channels. So guys, here you go. I just want to put it in Christopher's Instagram. Is he giving me fighting? Yeah, Tommy, that's you get here. I'll show you. I'm gonna share the link, Tommy. We're gonna talk about it. Guys, today. Don't forget. I always remind you guys. Yakov Benz. Yakov Benz live from New York, guys. It's Saturday night today at 10 p.m. guys. Again, SNL, new SNL with Jake, Jen, and Dan. Dan on demand, guys. There is Jake on demand, Jen on demand, and Dan on demand. So guys, don't forget when I'm gonna end my life to go into Jake's. Tommy, I'll show you this guy. This is actually his name is Evgeny Prigozhin. That's this dude right here. It just makes it's so funny because I mean this guy, I don't know where he came from. Here he is. That's a guy right here, guys. That's a guy that tried to overthrow Putin. His name is Yevgeny Prigozhin. That's the guy that created a coup. Tommy, I don't think he's alive. Maybe he's already dead. I don't know. I'm pretty sure. See, he is from. He's an oligarch. So here he's a rich millionaire, guys, mercenary leader, and former close confidant of Russian President Vladimir Putin. So he is actually his close confidant, and he actually tried. He tried to overthrow him. Can you imagine, guys, what is happening? It's like being your best friend tried to overthrow you from something. That's what happened. But I think this was specifically made up to do something. I think they're doing something specific that nobody knows. But right now, so this guy tried to do it. And here's another one. Here's this guy, guys, Ramzan Kadyrov. This is very serious guy, guys. This was Chechen leader from Chechnya. If you guys remember Chechen war, when Russian soldiers went into Chechnya, Chechnya was Chechen Republic, which is on Russian territory. So those guys are Muslim. So as you guys understand, what creates wars in this world? Religion. So if Russian Federation, who are Christian, try to take away Chechen Republic, which is completely Muslim, it's like all Muslims live there. They would not appreciate any type of Christians go into their land and try to take it. So there was a war with Chechen Republic. This guy, Ramzan Kadyrov, he's the head of Chechen Republic. And he actually became later on, he actually was friend with Putin later on after the war. But he was actually part of the war with Chechen Republic. So it's like crazy stuff going on, guys. It's like, that's what happens all the time. What creates wars, guys? The religion and politics. That's nothing else. That's what happened in Soviet Union when countries separated because they decided that they were living, their religions were not part of that country. So they wanted to separate and follow their own religion and their own language, which is understandable. So this guy, he was part of Muslim country, which is Chechen Republic, which is actually located in a Russian territory. And that's where the war started, where Putin wanted to take over. I mean, which actually was a part of Russia already, but they wanted to separate from Russia. So Putin didn't want them to separate because he considered this being part of Russian land. So basically, they had to either leave, the people had to leave, or they would take over their land. So it's kind of, that's what happens, guys. I'm sorry to say it, but that's what happens in the world nowadays. It's like crazy stuff like that will always be happening. Don't pay attention to that, guys. Yeah, see, Prigozhin, exactly. See, Nastya follows the news, guys. Evgeny Prigozhin is actually the person who was one that tried to overthrow Putin. But I think it was done for some other reason. So there is going to be no freaking way, guys. I can tell you right now, there is going to be no freaking way until you find a sniper. You got to find a sniper that can take him out. That's the only thing which will never happen in anyone's lifetime until he's alive. That anyone can overthrow him. Nothing is happening. Nothing will be happening, guys. Again, people are sheep and believe the crap politics is only thing close. Well, that's what's gonna happen. But you know, Tommy, sheep are different in every country. So let's leave it at that. You know how it is. People's opinions about this kind of stuff. I mean, people in different countries, they just most countries they don't care. Some countries they may care a little bit, but mostly, I think, in my opinion, in the United States, let me give you that example. Some people care about what's happening in terms of, let me put it this way, who president is, which is actually irrelevant. But some people don't at all. I mean, it depends on which part of United States you're going to. Like, it depends on each state. I mean, you know how it is, and it's always gonna be this way. I think for newer generations, it's gonna be probably even completely kind of irrelevant either. It's not gonna care about it too much because it's not. I don't know. It's not gonna change much in a way. So whoever is gonna be president or prime minister or whatever, it's not gonna change people's lives that much. See, Paul says, Настя, что он болтает, guys? Meaning Paul wrote, what the heck is he talking about? Paul Rushing from the lands of Roman, yeah. I know some Russian history. We're not gonna make it a history channel, guys, because history channel. If you go back and look at the United States, guys. You guys all remember that Texas, way back, Texas state was actually its own country. So let's not go far back when Texas was actually was not even part of United States. Texas was on its own country. Then they were added to the United States, or a bunch of states like that. So let's not go far to actually learn about that. It was happened in the history of United States between wars between Spanish War and French War, and then Civil War. So, like, you guys are familiar, most of you in my life, or whoever's lurking. I mean, you're familiar how United States formed. I mean, it was originally not like that. I mean, some states were against certain things, some states were for certain things. Then they all kind of came together, and even though right now nowadays it's also kind of it depends on which state you live at. They're brainwashed. Well, brainwashing is what politics do. I mean, politics like to brainwash, but it's up to each person to kind of make their own decisions on stuff, and think about things like that. And I mean, for me, I mean, I don't personally. It's making fun of certain things in politics. Is more kind of funny to look at certain memes that are coming out from a lot of Facebook groups. As you guys understand, there are Facebook groups all over, Instagram people that post a lot of memes on politics, other things. And I mean, they're still there. Nobody gonna take them down. They're gonna put them in a Facebook jail. Well, they're gonna come out another great term, Facebook jail. It's like KGB, guys. So they're gonna come out of jail and post the same thing. I'm in most of those groups where they post this kind of stuff all the time. So I mean, they give less crap about it. It has to be this way. If they don't divide pills, don't. Well, that's how it works all the time, Tommy. It's like it's gonna be always like that. It's drama again. That's the world of drama, guys. The world of drama, guys. Let me not just so I don't forget, because I mean it's very important, guys. I think I forgot to give shout out to a lot of other people. Let's do that, guys. We're gonna give shout outs before I leave today. Here is another great channel, guys. He's gonna be coming up at 10 p.m. today with with Jen and Dan on demand. Hopefully with Dan on demand. I don't know for sure. Here is Jake's channel, guys. Follow Jake. Yakov Benz. Here is another one. Here is Dan on demand, guys. Another great channel. He does lives. Used to do lives with Joe and Mike. January House, guys. Those certain YouTube channel names are kind of cool. January House. Dan on demand. I need to change my channel to Roman on demand, guys. Here is Dan's channel. Here is Jen on demand. Jen's multiverse, guys. It's very important, guys. We have to follow. We're gonna give shout out to everyone today, guys. As much as we can. On my next live, guys, we're gonna give shout outs to everyone else. Here is Jen's multiverse. And then, guys, please follow this guy right here. I know he's not my live today. I don't think he was in my life. I didn't check, but it's very important, guys. I have to mention him because he is very important. Let me put out his Instagram. I know he doesn't want to be mentioned, guys, but we'll do it anyway. Here is Instagram account of BiscuitBot. Archie BiscuitBot, guys. Please subscribe. Follow him on Instagram, guys. It's very important. Texas is not a country. Todd, if you still, man, let's not even go into Texas, man. Texas, I actually am thinking about moving to Texas, kind of. I was thinking about either Virginia, because I was checking lately about like different states where I would actually like to be in terms of weather, in terms of like surroundings, and Texas is on my list. Virginia, Florida is kind of it's gonna be. It depends because Florida right now is getting filled with people. Everyone is running to Florida, like running away from their states to Florida. Living in Florida is like something that everyone wants right now. Everyone I'm asking, for some reason, wants to go to Florida that much. I'm telling them it's so humid in the summertime. They don't know, like, some people realize, I mean, it's like always sunny, always like 80, 75 to 80 degrees. And it's always humid, really humid there because I know I visit my brother in Miami every year, and I know how humid it is. It's like it's like really humid, especially during the day. It's impossible. Where Paul lives in that Sarasota area, I think it's so. I mean, it is humid there, but not. I think as maybe as humid as Miami because Miami is like really humid. I mean, in Miami, if you want to go out to the beach during the day, I don't know, it's almost impossible unless you're gonna be inside the water, inside of the ocean without coming out of it. Then maybe you're gonna be able to be okay. But you know, it's like Princess, Texas. It's just Mexico north. Well, actually, it was part of Mexico. Texas wasn't it? I think it was part of originally back in the day, guys. Texas, I think, was part of Mexico and Spanish Empire. Texas is awesome, but the weather is too hot. Yeah, Misha is right, but it is hot, and it depends. Like in Dallas, I think it's a little bit different. Maybe I mean, Texas is so big. Austin is a very good city. I actually was kind of checking out Austin, Texas. Austin, Texas is on the rise right now. It's like one of those cities on the rise. I love Jake. Yeah, we all love Jake. It was only 95 degrees today. Had to break out. Archie, yeah, Paul, please, man, please. I'm asking you guys. BiscuitBot is very important part of my life. Please follow him. And it's very important, guys, that you follow BiscuitBot. He will not leave me alone if you don't. He said if you guys gonna follow him, if you follow Archie on his Instagram and if he gets a lot of followers, he said he'll start making YouTube videos. I love Dan and Jake. If they only looked half as good as Jed. That's actually very important. That's very important, guys. Guys, we're gonna give shout out to unknown channel today, guys. I hope you don't mind. Subscribe to this guy. His name is Jesse. I'm not in any way or form, guys, sponsored by his channel, but I actually watch his channel. He's not part of the reselling community, guys. His channel is right here, guys. Thrift School. You know, he's been originally doing his videos a long time. He was not part of anyone's community. He just does videos by himself. Another shout out, guys. Before I leave today, Kayla, homeschooling picker, we gotta give her shout out. Let's do that. We're gonna go deeper, guys. I hope nobody minds. If you mind, guys, talk to me. We're gonna resolve all the issues right away. If anyone against. Roman, bless your heart. Yeah, I know. Tommy always blesses my heart, guys. He knows. Guys, subscribe to Kayla, homeschooling picker. Here's another one. Actually watched her video yesterday when she went to get some there were some interesting things she found at the garage sales. So check out her video. I always watch the video and forget what people find, guys. That's my normal routine. That's why I have like short-term memory, guys. It's very unusual for my age. Check out this guy's channel also, guys. I know, guys, he is kind of smaller channel, but here you go, guys. Mad part-time picker, guys. Check him out. I'm not sponsored by anyone, guys. Once again, let me repeat it. Florida are so damn hot. Here is another channel we're gonna give shout out. I hope I don't lose subscribers today because I think we're gonna have drama going on again. Everyone will talk about me in their lives, giving shout outs to people for free. But guys, this is my channel. I set the rules. So I'm sorry, guys, if I offend anyone. Here's another one. Picking and punching. Rod, former wrestler. Check out his channel. He's got good content also. We're gonna continue, guys. Anyone who's gonna be against, let me know in the comments, guys. Here's another one. We're gonna give shout outs to everyone today, guys. We're gonna try to fit in many people. I think everyone gonna later on unsubscribe from me, but it's okay, guys. I don't mind, guys. You know how I am. I'm still gonna give shout outs to people no matter what. Here's another interesting channel, guys. We're gonna give Vic. He's gonna give Vic shout out. Flipping Junk, guys. Here you go. Flipping Junk channel, guys. Sub to him. Austin sucks. We're gonna read more comments. Guys, we got some messages coming in from haters. We got drama going on, guys. Drama again. Some people send me messages already. We hate you, Roman. We hate you. Get away. Leave us alone. You see what's happening, guys? We got we got a lot of hate going on, guys. Make it by the fourth. You all can keep the human stuff. Marie, welcome to my life. I don't know if I missed you, but welcome. Guys, Marie is a great person. She always in a lot of people's lives, always supporting a lot of YouTubers. Kent is another channel, guys, I mentioned. If you want to learn, Kent usually doesn't respond to my messages about any type of products. He said that I will not learn anything anyway. So I'm sorry, guys. We're not gonna talk about that today. I'm sorry. We don't have much time, guys, because Jake and Jen and Sexy Jen and Sexy Jake will be coming on soon, guys. So we're not gonna give too many shout outs anymore, I think. Here's another great channel, guys. Subscribe to this guy. Here you go. Here's Cernax Connection, guys. Cernax Connection, guys, very important channel, guys. Also subscribe to him. It's very important. Here's my favorite channel, guys, that I wanna put in, that you guys I want you to all subscribe to. It's very important, guys, and follow them on Instagram. It's one of my favorite channels on YouTube, along with Paul Philly Flipper and I don't know who else I got so many. Kayla is one of my favorites. Homeschooling. Let me put it in here. Here you go, guys. That's one of my favorite channels, guys. FJ Treasures, Frank and Janelle. Watch their channel. Here's another one, guys. Old School Flips. Let's give everyone shout outs today. We're not gonna try to forget anyone. Jimmy from Ohio right now. He lives here in my state. We're gonna give him shout out. Let's put his channel in. We're not gonna forget anyone, guys. Here's Jimmy Old School Flips, guys. Subscribe to him. eBay is dead. Why? I had like 3. Jake, I already gave you shout out like 10,000 times that you're going live soon with Sexy Jen and Sexy Dan. You should name your live like I'm live with Sexy Jen all the time. Everyone will get attention. And I had some kind of new name right here, guys. I am Watts. Hope you all have a great day. I don't know who it is, guys, but Ian Watts, welcome. Guys, another amazing channel that I really like you to follow. Here it is. Right here, guys. It's very important. We're gonna try to support as many people as we can today, guys. If I can. if I don't forget. Here's another one, guys. Here's I always I cannot even remember everyone, guys, but we're gonna try to fit everyone in. SSK promo, Ken. SSK promo. Let me find Ken right now, guys. I think I'm doing bad job already, guys. See, I'm kind of slacking out. Okay, SSK promo, guys. I will find it, but it's Ken, so follow him. Here's another great channel, guys. I'm gonna go. That channel I watch almost every other day. I'm not gonna lie, but this is one of my favorite channels also. You're fired, Roman. Guys, here's an amazing channel, Shed Flips. Lani and Candice, watch their channel. Great channel. We're gonna go through some bigger ones. I know Tommy probably will say something against that, but Tommy, you know how we're gonna feel about that. We're gonna give shout out to Kevin. I know right now Tommy probably gonna unsubscribe from me. That's it. Tommy, please don't put anything bad in the comments because we're gonna give him shout out anyway. Here's Kevin's channel, guys. You know I'm not afraid to do that. Here's Popo, Commonwealth speaker, guys. Subscribe to him. Kevin, he got other channels. We're not gonna put all the channels in there, but the ones that I will just put one, you guys are familiar with the other. Here is another great one. We're gonna go through bigger ones, guys, so we don't forget. Before Jake. we're gonna keep doing it, guys. It's very important. I think in history of YouTube, nobody tried that yet. See, Tommy is like, man, I am disappointed in Roman right now. How could he do that? What the heck is wrong with him? But Tommy, you know how I care about. I don't. Here's a great channel, guys. Cincinnati Picker, John. And I'll put in, guys, I know you guys are familiar with that channel. Most of you are. That's one of my favorites. I think in my top 5, Pete probably will be number 2 or number 3. Pete, if you're lurking, I'm sorry, man, but I still like your channel. Pete is probably unsubscribing too. Here's Pete Craigslist Hunter, guys. And you can put other channels, guys. Here's another great one, guys. If you want to watch interesting content on Mondays. Here is my friend right here. Collins on the Move, guys. What's his name? Christopher. If you're still here, you can put Chris's channel in. And then I think probably gonna be, hopefully, guys, I'm gonna settle down. I think I put on Jake's channel, if I remember it correctly. But yeah, here it is. Christopher, if you don't mind, but I can put it. She got 163 subscribers. She's a very fun person. Chrissy is really nice. Here it is, guys. Collins on the Move. Chrissy, subscribe to her. Okay, guys, I think before we leave today to watch Jake, Rally Roots, guys, follow Rally Roots. I don't need to put their channel in. They're familiar. You guys familiar. Who else I'm forgetting? Except Rally Roots. Rally Roots, actually, I kind of Ryan actually knows what's up. They're fun people, him and his wife. I haven't watched their channel too much. I watched in the past a little bit. Oh, I'm forgetting. Hold on, guys. Two more important channels. Now Tommy will unsubscribe for sure. Sorry, Tommy. Tommy probably gonna hate me right now. That's it. Now, guys, this is gonna be it. Think it's gonna be end of my days on YouTube. I think I'm done after that. That's it. Bless my heart, guys. Here's Dave HDH Dave channel. I know that after that Tommy already unsubscribed, guys, and we're not gonna see Tommy in my life already, guys. I'm sorry, but it is. Come on, I know, guys. It's like it's something that is not that of things that is really horrendous or anything for me, as you guys know me. But nobody sponsored me, guys, because I do watch certain things. Leroy's channel, thanks, Amanda. Here is American Arbitrage channel. I know that Paul already unsubscribed, probably. It's Kerry's channel, guys, if you want to follow him. Rally Roots, I forgot. Amanda, you can put it in. I think Kent already left. Kent and Tommy probably right now laughing their asses off right now at the whole situation, developing situation. Guys, another great channel. We're gonna do it more. Flipping Sports Guy. That's actually deserving. Let's give him shout out. Paul Flipping Sports Guy, guys. It's very important, guys. I know, guys. Lobster channel, guys. If someone, I actually put Lobster channel in. Here's Flipping Sports Guy. Today, I think it's a record for how many channels we gave shout outs to. I'm not the mod. Oh, Jake, you're not the mod, man. I'm sorry. Hold on. Jake, I'm sorry, man. That's very inconsiderate, man. Let me make you mad. I'm sorry, Jake. Now everyone for sure, guys, will leave. Everyone will not like me or anymore my life talking about politics and crap like that. Let's give Jake a hammer, guys. Jake has been on YouTube, guys, for 10,000 years, and he still doesn't have a hammer. Hold on, Jake. Let me make you mad because I think I kind of thought you were already having a hammer, but you didn't. Here you go, man. Here is your traditional hammer. We're gonna make Paul right here. Paul Philly Flipper gonna become. Let's see. We're gonna make him managing moderator. Let's see. We're gonna do it this way. We're gonna do Philly Flipper as manager. You're gonna be manager moderator, guys. And who else we're gonna make manager? Let me know, guys, who wants to be manager. If you guys, another channel, guys, that I always respect a lot, I'll put it in. It's very respectful. Misha, if you want to put it in, if you're still here, you can put Carissa channel in. I always think about Carissa. A lot of respect for Carissa, and hopefully she's doing great. I know what she went through. Misha, if you would like to put her channel in, let me find it. Hold on one second, guys. Because I will not be able to find it easily. Hold on one second, guys. I'm trying my best. Tommy, daily refinement I won't put in. Just in case, if you're thinking about daily refinement, guys, daily refinement won't be put in. That I won't do. But this guy, Tommy, just for you, man. I'm not subscribed to him, but just for you. It just made me laugh already because I cannot hold myself. Here you go, guys. That's Tommy, that's for you, man. Resell Rabbit. Rizzo Rabbit, guys. I could put in another one. I just don't want to do it. It's disrespectful already. But Amber and Mike, welcome, guys. Also another great channel, guys. Amber and Mike, Big Bro Auctions. I always forget. Subscribe to him. Big Bro is actually my good friend from YouTube world. Here is Big Bro Auctions, guys. He got 312 subscribers. He's very nice. I already put in. Here's Big Bro. See, Tommy saying he tried, but he's clueless what he's talking. I know, man. I know. But that's me, man. You know, Tommy, how it is. I am clueless sometimes. That's what makes me me. Here's Treasure Scavengers, guys. Amber and Mike. Another very good channels. They do a lot of different things. Recently, they were doing storage unit videos. Here is Treasure Scavenger channel. Who else I missed? Let me know. Anastasia, I can't believe you don't have. Yeah, I know. I am inconsiderate again. Anastasia has to have a hammer. We're gonna make Anastasia managing moderator, guys. Here you go. Another manager today, guys. Anastasia became manager moderator. See, there you go. We got two managers today, guys. Paul and Anastasia. And now everyone will say that I'm discriminating. I'm making managers only people who speak Russian. Let's put it in the comments, guys, how inconsiderate. But we're not gonna do it, guys. We're gonna make Misha manager, moderator. Here you go, guys. We're gonna make Misha becomes manager, moderator. Here you go. See what happens here, guys. And just so Tommy can be happy, guys, we're gonna make Tommy manager. And Kent. It's very important, guys. Let's see. Let's make Tommy manager because Tommy will cry. And he will say, this Roman dude, he didn't make me a manager moderator. How can he do that, man? You know how, guys, Paul tries to make fun of my accent sometimes in his lives. Hey, my name is Roman. What's going on? It's kind of funny sometimes you talk like that, but you don't. I don't watch it, but have to respect Rizzo Rabbit's hustle. He buys. Let's see how much time we have left. We have 5 more minutes left. We cannot be disrespectful to Jake, guys, and Jen and Dan. Guys, if I forgot anyone, let me know. But I think I'm pretty much the channels that off my head that I remember. There are many more, guys, that I watch and like don't watch consistently, but I just don't remember off my head. But there are many more channels that are interesting. Oh, here's another one. Picking Gila, guys. Let's give her a shout out. And Ryan Golf Course, we're gonna give shout out. So guys, if you're following, if you're not following, Picking Gila is Heidi. She's from Paul's area, from Florida. Here is Picking Gila channel. Subscribe to her. Here is Golf Coast Pickers. Golf Coast Pickers channel, Ryan. See, guys, I kind of didn't forget too many channels. I think if I forgot anyone, let me know in the comments next time. Here you go. Here is Golf Coast Pickers, guys. Right here, Ryan and his wife. They're part-time pickers. And Misha, I think you put in Carissa's channel in. Let me go back. Misha, if you can you please put it in? If you didn't, Chosen Goods. Oh yeah, Paul did. Okay, guys. Yeah, Paul, thanks, man. Here, guys, please subscribe to Carissa. She is a very good person, and I always think about her and her situation and stuff like that. And she's very nice. So please subscribe to show her support if you haven't already before. There are other channels, guys, that I just forget, but you know, a lot of content creators, guys, I mean, they put their heart out there. We're not gonna find many kind of you know, everyone will have their own opinion about stuff. I mean, you know how I am with me, as everyone say, Roman loves everyone. It's not about me loving everyone. It's just I'm kind of, you know, a person where if I see someone trying at least, you know, I understand everyone thinks differently. Everyone watches certain videos, not just reselling content, and they have their own opinions on how everyone is basically providing information. Um, it's their way of thinking, and it's respectful for everyone to have their opinion. Everyone is grown up. Everyone has their own opinion. For me, I don't, you know, it's not like I'm in love or get sponsored or just, you know, do it, doing something like that. It just, I mean, I like it this way. It's just for me personally. But like I said, if someone comes out and has something bad to say about me, they better man up and send me a message on Instagram. If they're gonna talk crap about me in like in a bad way, I mean, sometimes you go to lives, people will talk about someone, but they don't say anything bad. They'll just, you know, will say something funny. But if someone, you know, talks bad about someone, I'll be pissed off. If they're like persons that I like, I'll be pissed off about it. I'll let that person know, you know, it's understandable. You don't want to talk about people in a bad way behind their back and talk shit about them. Be a man and, you know, discuss it appropriately in the Instagram world, on Instagram message world. So yeah, so I mean, I'm sorry, guys, right? Live and let live room. Think you forgot the link to the green room. So no daily refinement, guys. I'm sorry. Today, I know it's not about, you know. It's just I don't watch them. I don't watch him, guys. I don't watch daily refinement. That's why it's not. I mean, I'm not being disrespectful towards him. I mean, he does what he does. I mean, there are agreements with that. There are a bunch of other channels, guys. That I mean, you can talk about North Flipper, another one. Is I mean, I don't have anything against her. You know, whatever. I know you guys are divided in your opinions, but it's nothing that someone tells me on Instagram, Roman, how could you, you know, not mention so? No, it's not like that, guys. It's just, you know, those people didn't do anything bad to me. I mean, like, why would I, you know, have anything against them? So, like, I know opinions vary. I'm not agreeing with those opinions, but I will not hate that person, you know. It's like, but I really appreciate you guys today to coming through, showing me support, watching my channel. Let's go watch. Have a great evening, everyone. I hope you guys gonna stop by again next time. Hopefully, I didn't piss anyone off. Uh, and I hope you guys have a great evening and have a great weekend. Rest of the weekend, 4th of July weekend coming into next week. Sell a lot of stuff, guys. Very important. Sell a lot of stuff. Make good profits, and I'll see you guys. And appreciate you stopping by. You're safe, hero. To end my video, I'm telling everyone to buy shoes from me and get. Guys, please go to Tommy's eBay store and buy his shoes. I'm asking you guys. Let's show Tommy some support, guys, because in this world, if we're not gonna support each other, we're not gonna live. So if you guys are familiar with Tommy's eBay store, you probably are. Please, Tommy, if you want to drop your link to the store, go ahead, man. Go and show support. Also, Jake and everyone else. And I'll see you guys next time. And go watch Yakov Ben Saturday Night Live from New York with Jen and Dan and Demand. I'll see you guys. Take care.